What is going on YouTube? My name is Dalen and today we're going to be watching RDCWorld back and forth. It has been a minute since they've dropped a back and forth little podcast type of thing they got going on. So episode 27. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not surprised that Tony's in this again. I think this is like the second time in a row too. I think the last one actually featuring Tony as well. I'm kind of not surprised they brought him back. I don't know who else they could talk about anime with, really. Let me see my audio is good.
RDC here, and we are here with some special guests. We got a little Tony in the building. We got a little Dre, my nephew, in the building. We're gonna put their ads.
I'm having a little bit trouble with my.
I'm not gonna lie, they're crazy. So this episode finna be wild. I promise. The first back and forth back after a whole minute. But we got some juicy arguments. And let's just jump right on into it. Quickly. Who has more aura? JINWOO or GOJO?
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to see.
What's up, y'all? RDC here, and we are here with
Because I don't have my headphones. And I gotta.
We're gonna put their ads right here. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, they're crazy.
Okay. 14 it is.
Finna be wild. I
Alright.
promise. The first back and forth back after a whole
14
minute.
it is.
But we got some juicy arguments. And let's just jump right on into it.
Alright. I just gotta talk loud.
Who has
Alright. Alright, let's start it, y'all. Let's get into it. We're gonna argue, have some fun, we're gonna chill. This is like a chill low reaction we got going on. I'm not streaming right now. So this is just a video. So back and forth. Does JINWOO have more aura than GOJO? I don't know. I gotta think about the feats they got.
We got a little Tony in the building. We got a little Dre, my nephew, in the building.
So y'all, Ray and Lil Tony.
And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, they're crazy.
I didn't change the big Tony.
And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, they're crazy. So this episode finna be wild. I promise. The first back and forth back after a whole minute.
I can't wait for DreamCon, y'all.
Juicy arguments.
I cannot wait. I got some cool little shit going on DreamCon.
Who
I
has
ain't gonna lie.
more aura? JINWOO
I got the
or
lineup
GOJO?
set up.
Who we going? Just start left and go right.
Got a little lineup set up.
Who you going?
In the show, right?
Nigga, just answer the question.
Who has more?
Okay, who has more aura? Okay, let me actually think about this. I read the manhwa. Well, I read half of it till like after the Chimera Ant arc. GOJO only read up to like the one of the two when like one of the guys or girl has like a magnetism star type of a cursed energy power. They're on a rooftop. They're in like a fight club or something. Y'all probably know. Y'all are really big JJK fans. That's the part I stopped at. Not gonna read it. I'm just gonna watch the anime. I'm gonna say JINWOO because JINWOO just does shit just to like make himself look cool. Like GOJO is cool, but we having crash out moments though. So wow, JINWOO is just like he's just cool and like calm, collected. Doesn't even have to like go all crazy or anything. That nigga told you push GOJO. That was obviously before GOJO was like actually like that. Told you actually turned him into a demon after that fight.
I'm going my dog JINWOO.
Yeah, I'm going to recency bias.
Listen.
That's not Oracle. It's GOJO. He skipped me.
No.
I ain't going up against GOJO. Go ahead, my fault.
Hey, look, so right out the back, I'm with Tony because y'all do.
But then again, GOJO was. Oh, they had to capture GOJO. not kill, not beat. They had to kill him like he was a demon. They sealed, bro. What anime character do you know, antagonist, and they have to seal you? Seal you? That's like some villain shit, bro. That's some villain shit, bro. Like a nigga, like that's like the main good guys trying to seal up like the main bad guy, you know. But instead, it's in reverse. The villains were trying to seal the protagonist. Good guys.
You think JINWOO has more too?
Shit crazy, bro.
Are you crazy? You gotta look at it like this. GOJO don't even got the most aura in his show. It might be Todd. It might be right here.
What show did you watch?
Sukuna don't got the most aura in his show. So Sukuna don't got no aura. Sukuna crying because
Sukuna does have aura. I know you're not trying to say Sukuna got more aura. When the nigga GOJO sat on his back, mind you, it is with only one finger, I'm pretty sure. First episode. Then again, GOJO also said that he could. But I believe him. I don't have to watch the manga. I mean, read the manga. We gonna find out when showing the anime. Couple of years.
Never said he didn't have no aura.
that nigga literally spoilers.
Spoilers, yo.
Where he was fighting JoJo, right? Oh yeah. That nigga literally told that nigga, "Hey y'all, don't move for a whole second."
Oh, small fry. Small fry. Small fry. Actually, I don't know. Are they small fry? I don't know. I mean, compared to GOJO, these are small fry. All of them.
Just wait till the move done. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas when y'all can move. Nigga, hell nigga. No, that's aura. That might be the most aura. But GOJO sat on Sukuna.
He did.
Right?
Sukuna had one finger at that point.
Yeah.
That's true. But I'm saying he's still.
Oh, by the way. One finger in him?
Just show or manga?
See, that's what I said spoiler because I was trying to say something from the manga.
I read the manga.
I ain't read the manga.
Oh, okay, if we can do that, all right, bet.
Honestly, I don't care about manga spoilers, to be honest. I really don't. Well, for JJK, I don't care. For other animes, I do care. I don't really care about it. It's just a hype little anime for me.
If we can do the manga, you definitely don't got none because I was about to
Turn the volume down a little
Hey,
bit.
so right here, y'all.
You should be a tiny little bit.
JJK manga, I think you need to take a pause.
I not to use manga.
Yeah, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, but
That's
let's go.
cool.
We finished this.
Okay.
Who got more?
It's GOJO. Sukuna's whole plan of action revolved around what GOJO was doing. He literally was like, we can't do this to our best ability. If he's there, we got to get him out. And then the whole world was like, oh my God, this one guy's been locked up. We're screwed. He's the...
Right? Oh, the entire world was thrown into pandemonium, bro. Because one nigga was sealed, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. Now niggas start moving like they demons because GOJO sealed up. That's crazy, bro.
We don't know what we're going to do. That's not...
This nigga, hold on.
Do y'all remember the despair you felt when he got...
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, Tony, the whole plan is revolved around what GOJO's gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, literally, now tell him I'm for the spoil something from the manga. Look. Hold on.
Soul leveling?
It's tough because soul
leveling?
Yeah.
No.
I also don't care about Soul. I mean, who cares about spoilers for that Soul Leveling? Come on, bro. There's literally no story. It's all hype shit, you know? All just hype shit. I'm trying to see more aura form from that nigga.
Because Soul
I didn't hear what they said. What they say?
Don't spoil soul level in manga. You can't.
Because Soul
That's not fair. You don't even read the manga. No, I'm saying
Okay. If we talk about just the shows, so let's discount mangas.
Okay.
And
But the same thing happened for the dude with the brain. He had to do the same plan. They had to take out GOJO to do anything.
Yes.
GOJO, yes.
But
Get two. Get two.
But if we just go based on
That's get two, nigga.
shows only,
That's what niggas were calling them in the manga.
They homies. We can't. So,
We don't get
okay. We're just gonna show.
Season 2, episode 20 of JJK. Gojo definitely has more aura than season 2, episode whatever we are on Soul Leveling. Yeah.
Why? Just because he's strong?
No, because aura has nothing to do with strength.
Okay, I agree. But well, it kind of a little bit. It adds.
I mean, yeah, it does. It does. It has nothing to do. But I mean,
Who'd win in the fight though? Gojo or Jin? Thinking about powers, or actually, I don't know what. Thing is, I don't know what JINWOO has, and I guess I don't see Gojo getting any stronger. He's at his peak. Not only is he at his peak, he's probably still just the pinnacle of strength in JJK. He doesn't really have to get stronger, probably. I don't know what they are capable of in the.
Bro, when
Can't really speak on that. When the fight.
Bro, even the narrator was like, "This is the strongest sorcerer to ever exist." Behind Satoru Gojo, of course. We're talking about fourth wall break.
Hey, no, they did that more than once too. Remember the elder Naobito, whenever he was fighting the Dogon, he's like, he's the fastest nigga. He's the fastest nigga. He said, second to Gojo.
Everybody
know.
Everybody say, well, yeah. And not only that, Gojo been the most powerful and cold nigga since he was a kid. Yeah. He had villains hiding everywhere because they didn't want to fight him at 5 years old, nigga.
And this is keep
That nigga was.
We're talking about just the first 2 seasons of these 2 shows.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah. That's all. They both aura farm though.
JINWOO doesn't weigh more.
Yeah, JINWOO doesn't weigh more. Like I said.
It's like JINWOO knows we're watching.
But that's why he don't have natural aura. Gojo not doing it because we watch Gojo doing it because he just nice.
Yeah.
Bro, Gojo is doing it too though. Like he's doing
He
it.
not doing it with some niggas, but I know somebody.
He brought Yuji in that bitch. He's like, Yuji wasn't even there. He brought Yuji in that bitch so he can see him aura.
That's right.
That's
Gojo.
That's facts.
I'm about to beat him up.
Atrocious aura.
Somebody about to see
He got a
this
few
shit.
aura farms.
But that's also
But
teaching
that's
too,
a
though.
few aura farms.
You literally can't even touch Gojo, bro. That's aura.
That's aura.
That's what I was gonna say. That was alright. By the way, a nigga made him like to the point. He
was
got
good.
whooped so bad. Alright, I'm gonna keep it a buck. JINWOO.
But to be honest though, if you think about it, hold on. We gonna end it right here, y'all. We gonna end it right here. Toji gave Gojo more aura. He had aura already, but Toji gave him more aura. So the Gojo we know now, Toji. JINWOO had to, I guess we could say, statue nigga. I guess. Actually, I don't know how he got his powers. Really, honest. I didn't fully into the manhwa. I don't know. Toji gave him aura. Yeah, a nigga, a human. That was a fucking demon statue. So comparison says that JINWOO has more aura just because of origin auras. Aura origins. What was the start of their aura?
Kid, and Toji pulled up on the Gojo clan, and Gojo said,
I see you.
and looked dead at him. And he was a kid.
He's never been seen before.
JINWOO fought the strongest S rank in Japan for fun.
That's fine.
Just to practice.
Yeah, that's
It made the nigga.
cool.
It made the nigga say he was like, he just playing with me. That's not aura.
Yeah, but JINWOO wasn't a
Nah, JINWOO has more aura. Already solved it. Just because of origin
Man, it's crazy.
and how they got the aura.
JINWOO got a shadow army. He rides a dragon now. That's fucking crazy aura. That's
He got
That's
aura.
hard.
That's
That's
He got aura. I'm not.
Alright. Now listen, I know Gojo had aura at birth. What's more aura? Having aura at birth? Natural aura? Working hard to get that aura, nigga. That nigga worked, bro. JINWOO worked hard to get aura, nigga. Come on, bro. On some Rock Lee shit. What's better, natural talent or hard work? That nigga JINWOO worked his ass off. Come on, bro. Has more aura, I think. My opinion.
I'm arguing that it's not.
Hey, man.
And,
JoJo.
bro, and he fought. He
On
fought
some
the
Rock Lee
strongest-
shit.
The level 100.
Welcome me, Mark. Welcome me.
The dungeon.
No?
The dungeon he beat.
My
bro.
mustache keep messing up my.
Like he should have
He
went
be
and
on
tried,
my nose.
Oh, whatchamacallit? The guy he just beat. But he wanted the
Dave.
dragon first. He went straight to the dragon.
No, the
against
dude
him.
bunging the dragon.
Huh?
The Tusk or whatever bunging the dragon.
But why did he try to revive the whatchamacallit?
Listen,
He
y'all
just
wanna know
beat
how
him.
much
Probably knew
aura
he couldn't do
Gojo
it.
has?
He probably knew he couldn't do it.
Listen. Gojo has so much aura that we forgot he's a Kakashi clone. Like that's how much aura he's got. Y'all
I don't understand. I mean, Kakashi is my favorite. One of my favorite. Before, because Dylan reminded me, on stream, I was actually practicing what has nothing to do with it, but it just look Indian. I was learning the longest city name in the world, Bangkok, which is Bungtat Mahanakan, Amon Ratanakosi, so on and so on. And I had, I literally looked at it and I was like, wait a minute, it had nothing to do with Dylan. That's like literally another country. I think Dylan is Bangladesh? I don't know.
first saw Gojo ever. Who was they got a Kakashi.
Oh, I'm gonna learn that. I already know the second city, second longest city in the world. Welsh, Wales. Dan vai pushkun get a hundred sense go. Say it. That's how you say it. Definitely trying to learn the number one.
He did it.
He separated himself. I ain't gonna cap.
I think y'all arguing more of JINWOO like strength and aura farming. Like he's strong as hell. He ain't gonna take no losses. He coming to the fights clean. Yes. But I feel like Gojo is just it's natural aura, and he's fighting people that
everything you talk about.
everybody's scared of this nigga already. That's already
everything.
His aura is making everybody scared of him in the whole show. Niggas is dead ass not like I don't even want to be.
They're just gonna only be by anime, the back and forth. Oh, this way they talk about 100 men versus one gorilla. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I saw that, and yo, dude, that skit was funny, RDC, but come on, bro. I really need 100 men. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Me by myself, I could take out a gorilla. I'm gonna be honest, yo. I could take it out. Little by little, just little by little. I'm not gonna one punch it, you know. Not gonna manhandle the gorilla. Little by little strikes. That nigga going down. Like maybe a couple of hours. I'm gonna take it down. Don't get tired. I'm gonna tell you that. Bob and weave. I'm gonna take my time. And I'm gonna make a video if I can. I don't wanna. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a video fighting a gorilla. I think that's animal abuse. I don't want to hurt the. I don't want to hurt the little gorilla. You know.
Because Gojo's alive. That is crazy.
So I probably won't make the video. I'm gonna just beat the shit out that nigga. Little by little.
He said, I can't get in.
How is that nigga?
That's just hard.
They making the coldest minds of the villain world think of just something just for Gojo. They
see
don't
on the
even
beach.
care about nobody else.
They sit on the
Okay.
beach chopping it up. Bro.
Okay, wait. I don't want to switch it up too much, but I do have another aura question.
Hold on, right before you get there, Gojo not even the main character. Nigga got that much aura. JINWOO is the main character. He has to go have that. He's like everything.
Gojo is
revolves
kind
around
of the main character.
Gojo ain't that damn main character.
You might as well.
It's like everything is revolved about him though.
Yeah, it's
Because his aura, nigga.
Should I lower my camera?
Bro, Jill about to do that too, bro. He's
main character for sure.
But we're talking about
just the seasons we watched.
Yeah. Well, it's about
Is that
to
good?
be for a couple days.
All right, but this was
You
this
don't
was-
know
I
what
don't know.
happens in a couple days.
He about to go.
All right, right, but this
You don't know what happens in a couple days.
This was filmed before the end.
He about to go on that fucking island or farm the fuck out that whole get clouded. The whole
Oh, well,
world
that's
watching
for
that.
sure gonna happen.
The whole world is watching.
I forgot. It's pretty predictable.
He waited. He knows what's happening on that island. He's seen him get beat the fuck up, and he's sitting. It's not like he's doing.
That's Aura. Yo, bro, it's been a minute. I didn't watch the anime. I only watched the first season. Hey man, I don't need to see the second season. I don't need to see it. I already know what he's doing.
Jay, we're just not gonna care to watch him doing it. He had his arm on his knee, just chilling, waiting for the right time to pop in when he.
And that's what I mean. He sat there because he was like, all right, the camera for the pan on me.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yo, his aura's
Like, he had to get up there.
It's not
It's
forced.
forced aura. I promise you, it's forced aura.
He's forming the shit
out
out
of
of
it.
That nigga farming, bro. Farming.
Forced aura.
Force aura. They do force aura. But if you work AP, you got aura though. You got aura.
Jay, my nigga's blindfolded. That's tough.
Is he?
He beat niggas out.
Is he actually blind? I don't know. They never really explained why Gojo was. I think they did. I don't know. If somebody in the comments could let me know, I could just look it up, I guess. But if you're in the comments and see this video, let me know why Gojo has that little headband thing around his eyes. You can actually see. What is that for?
He don't walk on the ground.
He don't walk on the ground. No, I forgot he doesn't walk on the ground. Okay, I'm thinking. JINWOO was actually trying to aura farm. I think Gojo, he does aura farm sometimes, but I feel like some of the moments that Gojo has is just like it shows his aura, but he's not actually trying to aura farm some situations. And JINWOO does have situations where he's not trying to aura farm too. I don't know.
Tell the people why he don't walk on the ground.
He's
It's
scared.
it's somebody that is. Yes, thank you. No, because that's how, bro. Yeah, he did it because
he's scared.
He did it because somebody came and pressed him. Somebody came and pressed him out of nowhere.
It got him so scared for the rest of
Yo,
it got him so scared for the rest of
yo,
the game. He won't even touch the ground no more.
So you're
He
basically
said, I will never get caught off guard no more. Just
so
so
we're saying that you can't even take a loss.
Hold on. Wait.
A nigga who trained, he trained his
That's
whole
facts.
life since that nigga was a kid to find out how to catch this kid off guard. And that's not hard. He's one of the coldest villains. Nigga said, I ain't gonna lie, I don't fuck with that kid. I'm finna come up with something. I'm finna go get this nigga.
I don't agree with that point because that's like saying that Tachi's scary because he got Sharingan on.
I don't agree with that point
That's
either.
not scary.
That's
I don't agree with that.
He said Itachi has Sharingan on all time because he don't. That's somebody being like, oh yeah, you ain't gonna catch this.
Yeah.
If we're gonna be honest, this might be a crazy take.
Yeah.
I think Toji got more aura than JINWOO too. You know what I'm saying?
Toji
Toji
might
do got aura.
Then
Toji got more.
Yeah. Ah!
No.
Oh, because I see him try to do that.
I see where you're coming from. I will say that. I see because we can't say all this about Gojo, and Gojo does everything because of what Toji did.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long ass video, I feel like.
Like when you
I gotta stop pausing so many times.
Look, because Toji got more aura than your MC.
No,
It's gonna be
he
5
doesn't.
hours.
No, he doesn't. I think Toji, Sukuna, and Gojo got more aura than JINWOO. The problem is we can't, man.
Sukuna's
It's
crazy.
hard because
Sukuna's insane.
this is why everything they do is not like aura farming.
that's why I'm saying they got natural.
Bro,
But
Sukuna.
well, then JINWOO got natural aura then.
Not to me.
No, he doesn't. I literally just explained that too. Because he wasn't born with aura. He literally was the worst, weakest hunter ever. And he actually worked hard to. Well, first he got his powers, and then he started working hard, understanding the system. And Gojo had the 6 eyes powers like at birth, so same. In my opinion, I think the nigga that started off trash, worked his way up, has more. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Gojo even trains. Doesn't train that hard. Just chilling. While like JINWOO built his aura. He worked. And he's chilling.
When he said that, when he said that girl in the cake,
exchange, that was cold.
That was cold.
nah.
He forming it.
When he saved that girl on the cake, like it was all that like that lighting when he was fighting Baron, the demon. He said, "I saw it." I feel like the reason JJK is so good is because you could tell it's gonna be short. Like I could tell like.
So
Yeah, it is.
You said what?
I said,
But JJK got no type of like character development. I had to think about it. I was like, wait, did I say this? Nah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah. It has no like character development. No. I don't know. Like it's just not. It's short.
Yeah, I can just tell like the way it's going. Like,
well, they have a Ragnarok.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know anything.
Yeah, that's the
about it,
second show. I know a little bit about it. I just don't want to spoil it. But
Yeah.
I got a question because the new Avatar is coming out.
Okay.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. End the conversation. End this one. Who has more aura? I'ma say JINWOO. I think that is an objective standpoint. It's based off what I said. I need to charge my phone.
the new
I'll charge
Avatar
my
coming out
phone.
and they having twins, a girl and a
Hold on. And I need to get water. Hold on. 10 seconds. After 10. I'm back. Come back. At 10 seconds.
boy, right?
Yeah.
Which
I thought it was two girls.
What? Oh, is it?
I thought that's what I thought. Oh, I know that.
I think it's a girl and a boy, but I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I think that's cool as hell. Obviously, it's been hella arguments about Korra and Aang, and did Aang fight?
Is the two or wait? I mean, are they saying that the two? Hold on, I didn't hear what they said. Are there two avatars? Are there two avatars? That's what I'm trying to say. So how does that work? Like twins?
Right.
Yeah.
So the new Avatar coming out and they having twins, a girl and a boy, right?
Yeah.
Which
I thought it was two girls.
What? Oh, is it?
I thought that's what I thought. Oh, I know that.
I think it's a girl and a boy, but I think that's cool. I think that's cool as hell.
I don't
Obviously,
know.
it's been hella arguments about Korra.
I'll look it up later.
And did Aang fight harder villains than Korra, or did Korra fight harder villains than Aang? Which one do you think? Do you feel like Korra fought harder villains than Aang?
I think I'm gonna say no.
Oh,
And
wow,
the
it's
reason,
crazy.
the reason I'm gonna say no is because like if you think about when Aang
Checking my looks a little small. Looks a little. I hope I'm not cutting anything out. I don't have a second monitor to check if I am or not. We ball.
well, I mean when Korra fought Vatu.
Yeah.
Like that fight was
Now to answer this question, it depends because if you think about it, Aang had only 3 months, I think, to learn all the elements. Korra, like, already had. Pretty sure she had it for like a little bit longer before she started actually fighting real villains. She had all the 4 elements before she started fighting real villains. So Aang had to fight Ozai. That's his name? Fire Lord Ozai. Okay, the thing is that Korra fought harder villains than Aang. I'm gonna be honest. But Korra had more time and actually trained a little bit more than Aang. Just because Aang didn't really have enough time to had to do. The kid at that moment.
It's
No, I'm
hard
trying to
for her
say.
because she wasn't spiritually aligned.
Yeah.
So like I don't like if Aang was there.
Yeah, I
if
agree.
Aang would have been Aang and Rava. I mean, would have like glowed.
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
it.
Before you get the answer, I want to know. Just can y'all tell y'all answer though? Yes or no?
Yeah, the easy answer is I think like the way they worded the question is who has the hardest villains to fight? Korra does. Gotta also add in the factor of when they actually learned the 4 elements and mastered it as well.
I think Korra's villains were harder.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think Aang's villains were harder.
Chorus.
I think Aang's.
But
I think this is just an easy question. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this is a real topic to discuss. I think Korra just has the hardest fight.
That's what I was gonna say though. I think Korra's villains were harder, but given the same path, Aang would have handled it better.
Yeah.
I agree.
Every
I
time.
agree with
I
that.
agree with that.
He's about to.
Because
I agree.
Unalaq is OP.
Yeah, I agree
He
with
was OP as fuck. But
Ain't
Korra,
The only nigga that was super OP is the first nigga that could bloodbend.
among
Yeah.
And I made a YouTube video about this. Like, if you rewatch the first season of Legend of Korra, from a writing standpoint, you can tell that they set up the whole series for this one season.
Yeah.
Like that was it. It was like it begins like this and it ends with a mon and then it's over. It was just a fun thing to show all the Avatar fans, like after Aang died. But then it was popular enough to where like Nickelodeon was like, hey, make some more.
Yeah.
And then they were like, shit, we wrote ourselves into a corner. Because if you rewatch it, bro, Amon
Isn't there like a comic for it? Literally just Avatar. Is there a comic? Hold on. Was there a comic? Is there a comic book for the Avatar: The Last Airbender? I don't care about typos. Go fix it. Okay, there wasn't. So they had to like just made it. I don't know who the director was. That show was peak. Like I think Avatar: The Last Airbender has literally the best writing. I think one of the best writings of all time. In terms of like if you compared Avatar: The Last Airbender to like any type of piece of every genre of it, manga, anime, American cartoon, TV shows, movies. Like I think Avatar: The Last Airbender, mind you, storytelling is different, and the way things are told, and depending on what the writer wants to do, differs in each story, in each series. I think way they did in this series, Avatar, like they nailed it in like a lot of aspects, especially in terms of like character. I think that was one of their strong points in the series. I really think it's one of the best, like, in terms of storytelling.
Big bad. His power.
The writing was just.
Yeah, his power was the most disgusting, and she didn't know bloodbending. But I mean, Katara was alive, so I like.
Yeah.
If you were like Katara, pull up.
I agree, and I think that regardless, like if Aang going to Avatar State, which he did when he was older, he's gonna overpower bloodbending.
For sure.
One, so I think Amon would have got beat.
People call that cap, and I don't get that.
No,
That's
nigga.
not cap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they say that Aang going Avatar State was cap, like that broke out of bloodbending. I thought that makes
You're gonna call Aang going into the Avatar State cap.
Yeah,
The
sorry,
nigga
Super
who's
Bowl.
supposed to be the Avatar, the person
He
who's supposed to
literally
bring
went to
balance.
Avatar State and maxed the shit out of Ozai.
That's what I was just
Like,
gonna say.
beat
I
the
feel
shit
like
out of
I
him.
feel like Aang,
As a child.
Aang fought the strongest firebender in the world during the comic.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
if Korra would have fought Ozai would have washed her ass. And the thing with same thing.
No, I don't think so, bro. Washed? That means that you're trying to say Korra is sorry, because Korra didn't have like this 3 months like time thing. She had to learn it in like 3 months, you know. Like how old is Korra? Like when the story started, I think she was like 15 or something. I'm not gonna look. I don't care. I'm pretty sure she was
Same thing with Zula.
older than Aang though. There's no way she was 12.
Is the most.
Pretty sure she was like in her 15. Wait, she had a lot of time.
Ever, nigga.
Yeah.
She is like dead ass.
Yeah.
You know how many times she would have watched Korra? Kuvira watched Korra. You know how many times? But and yes, Korra had sick, like she was poisoned not too long ago, and now and she was struggling to stay in the Avatar state then. But like Kuvira would not be a problem for Aang at
Bro, Kuvira wouldn't have been a problem for Toph.
Nigga, Toph. Hold on, can I tell you something? Toph can whoop all Korra's villains
I was just
except for
finna say
Amon.
I was just finna
Because
say
of
that.
it.
Of course.
And I don't know.
All, bro. Well, hold up. Trying to think. Actually, might be. Okay, thing is that I'm also including Vatu, right? I think that's his name. The spirit. Rava, Yin and Yang. So are we like also including that nigga? I don't know. I can't remember.
If he don't follow, Vatu. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was literally just saying Vatu, but you know, excluding him, everybody else, Toph could probably walk. Probably. Nah. Not here. He has airbending because she's blind. No, that's crazy. No, Toph can't do it. No, she's blind. Because Zahir could just fly. Unless Toph learn how to feel the vibrations from. I don't know. Did she learn that? I can't remember. I gotta fill me in. I don't know if that now. Feel the air and the vibrations in the air and shit. That'll be kind of crazy. Because if that's the case, then actually top 1 in the series. If she could actually do that, which is kind of crazy. I mean, she not blind at all. Unless you take the air out and then I don't know. Maybe Zahir could just take the air out if she can feel the vibrations in the air. Now she can't anymore because just remove the air, the oxygen. I don't know. There's a lot that could happen with the elements.
Can they jump in and do metal?
Huh?
Can they?
Yeah. Well, damn.
I don't know.
Because you know Toph be arming
The
herself
suit?
up with the
The
metal.
thing is, I honestly think.
No, you
I
can't.
honestly think Amon get beat so quick, nigga can't blow big. Toph makes quick work of niggas.
Cold, bro. She
The only
She'll
nigga
play
she
around.
quick work with was Azula. Azula was dogging these
Yeah.
niggas.
Yeah.
They had what you call
I
it?
thought she was just fighting with her dad.
Aang would have dropped off Zahir too.
Like, but a lot of people say Aang didn't really fight nobody. He was more like evasive. But I feel like the fact that you were able to not fight, like him versus
That's harder.
Zhao was the perfect explanation of who Aang is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like Aang was like, you lost, and Zhao was like, you didn't even throw a punch. And Aang said, no, but you did, and that was
tough too.
That was tough.
He lucky I'm not.
Yo, one of the hardest scenes, and I was literally just thinking about this like a couple of days ago. And I was also thinking about it like a couple of years ago as well, but I literally just thought about this again. One of the hardest scenes to me was Avatar Roku coming up with and Zhang was like, "You're too weak," and that nigga Roku came, bro. Cause Roku is just like, when I look at Roku, I always thought he was like a humble, typical wise old man, you know. And I thought he was gonna come out and be like, you know what? And he's right. You're not ready. You need a lot more time to train. Bro. And I love this about this because it makes Roku like human. Even response would still be human, but I love this response a lot more because Roku came in and was like, "You think I'm weak?" That nigga, bro, that scene was so hard, bro. That "you think I'm weak" type of response was like so human and so like I just love that response. That's why I think the character writing is just amazing, bro. Just amazing. I love it, bro. Like whether Roku was right to saying what he said or wrong, either way, he's got a response. That's how he felt. He has emotions, and you know, hey man, the character writing is just amazing.
You're a bald child.
Enough of that. We're not talking about the story. We're talking about who fought the hardest villains, and
Tattoo is telling me that I'm sorry.
conversation is going on a little bit too long now. We just
As this, that, and the third.
Ooh, I-
And I've said this before. A lot of core hate, even though it is rightfully so in my opinion, it is because dudes just hate like on female characters.
For sure.
But the thing that makes it different specifically with Avatar is nothing but amazing female characters. Like bro, Azula,
Toph.
crazy, Katara,
Crazy.
stupid.
Nigga, if you think we're hating on female characters, nigga, Katara has one of my top 3 moments in all of Avatar Last Airbender.
Exactly.
Nigga. When she did that
Top
Son of the
three.
Raider shit and said, stop the water and said, no, I am. I said, nigga, Katara is top 3 in Avatar Last Airbender.
And-
She's top 3
And
for
even,
sure.
not even the main girl character.
wait in terms of strength, or are you talking about like in terms of like she's one of your favorite top 3? Hope you're not saying this in terms of strength.
Like May,
Boy,
what was the
Ty Lee.
Okay, that's one of the things. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna give Avatar: The Last Airbender in terms of like rating 1 out of 1 to 10. I give it a 9 because I feel like they didn't explain Ty Lee. Why was she able to take people's bending? Not actually take their bending away, but they didn't. I don't think they explained how she was able to like paralyze people. Unless they did, because mind you, it's been a minute since I watched Avatar. I feel like they need to explain that. Also, things with like the lion turtle and stuff to be fleshed out a little bit more before Aang met the lion turtle. I don't know if they already did it. Like again, been a minute since I watched it, so I don't remember if they did or not. Those are like some little criticisms I got about the writing and other stuff as well. We're not talking about the story. Sorry, I keep pausing. I just got a lot to say.
And we can even talk about avatars.
spitting.
We can even talk
The
about
acne
avatars.
guys.
A lot of, like, one thing that they say is the next Avatar is always stronger than the last.
Yeah.
Cap. I don't think Korra is stronger than Aang, and I know people say the writers say that, but to take it a step further, I don't think Aang is stronger than Kyoshi.
What it was whatchamacallit?
Kyoshi nice as shit.
Aang is not stronger than Kyoshi.
I don't know how strong he was.
How
when he was
strong he
adult.
got? We don't know how strong he
Yeah.
got.
You want to know something?
That's true.
He's only
I would say this. I don't.
Another hard scene during the Avatar Day episode. The Avatar Day episode, I think it was, when Kyoshi just came out, was like, "I killed Jin the Conqueror." Bro, that was crazy, bro. Bro, she literally just didn't care. And also, she actually didn't kill him, too. She actually just here and fell to his death, but whatever, though. Whatever.
I don't know how Kyoshi fights either.
Bro,
Like,
but with what we
against-
saw,
It looked like
her
her
she
she
was
split
a
a
fuck.
She split a fuck.
And
Yeah,
she
yeah.
was over 200 years old.
And
But
what's her
when
name?
Tuck grew up, she
Yen?
probably could do something similar.
No, you're tripping.
She created
What's the airbending one?
Tough.
Yang Chen.
What's
Yang
Yang
Chen.
Chen?
Avatar, you get
Chen
boost when
was
they go to Avatar.
No, 100%. But I'm saying
Yeah.
Toph is cold as fuck as Earthbender too.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
saying.
the
I'm
coldest.
saying when she got older, she probably was cold as a bitch.
Ain't no telling. Ain't no
Yang
telling.
Chen was crazy powerful too.
Sure, she's
Created
still there.
metal bend.
What?
Pioneer. Hey, we on the right page.
She still what?
What?
Oh, you talking about just how cold Toph
She
is?
created.
Yeah.
Bro, that's why I said, because a lot of people go, they'll be like, oh, you don't like Korra because she's a girl. That's not true. Because
That's
like
not
we love the women in Avatar, like they're great. But Yang Chen, she was super powerful too.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Well,
She was a god. She was a god in her time.
saying core that they don't just like core. Well, I can't argue other people, but saying that you don't like female main characters, like I said, I'm gonna highlight Freeman again. That's like my favorite show right now because Freeman was fucking
Is it
amazing.
good? I've been thinking about
I actually love Freeman because it does the little things so amazing.
Yeah.
So I love Freeman.
I might watch it. I might watch Freerun.
Like, y'all niggas are good, bro.
Marco Roland and
Asami?
she's sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a bitch.
First of all, listen, Asami was running through the whole group.
Yeah, she
Hey,
What's going on?
What's going on?
This goddamn
in terms of what, like, I can't remember what she did. What did she do? Running through the whole group, like having sex with them? Like what does that mean? But like, obviously not having sex, but like changing boyfriends. I don't know.
All American.
There was no.
What's going on?
This goddamn All American.
There was no.
Somebody dating everybody.
Wildin', bro.
The thing that made Avatar like.
What's going on?
What's going on?
This goddamn All American.
There was no.
Somebody dating everybody.
Wildin', bro.
The thing that made Avatar Last Airbender so good.
I don't know if
wasn't
they said.
just Aang.
Yeah.
I feel like me personally,
Yes.
if you ask me, I think Sokka made it as just as good as Aang did. Like Sokka's writing, his comedy, his character, his growth.
Sokka's
we
growth
got
is
Katara.
crazy.
Yo, one of the best filler episodes, bro. And they did this perfectly too, bro. Did this so good, bro. Was funny, maybe a little bit cringe. They did a recap and it was done well. Everything was just, I think, was just good. They did it in a really good way, and it was just interesting. And you get to see people, well, the characters, talk about like this actually happened, and characters sometimes it's found like, oh nah, this is accurate, shit like that. It was the play thing. They were recapping some of the stuff in the Avatar. I think that was really done well. A delightful episode. So I guess that wasn't really part of this series. I don't think there's Avatar: The Last Airbender. It was kind of like a filler, done well.
We got Toph, like the whole. It was like the whole. It was like you was there.
There's not a sorry
Yeah,
character.
it was like you was. It was like you was a part of the group. Like
Yeah.
And then we didn't even like
Zuko has the best character development.
Absolutely.
Bro, top tier. That ass. There's not a sorry character on that show.
Bro,
I know in Zuko's relationship.
No. When Zuko climbed that mountain and it was raining and it was thunder and he said, "You always threw everything you could at me.
Yeah.
Now I can take it, bro."
Yeah.
Right now, I swear to God, I got goosebumps.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
had goosebumps when I was a kid. You don't even know what you're really watching.
You don't.
When I sat there like,
They was cooking so much, like you don't,
Yeah,
you don't
bro.
understand.
Yeah, bro.
Listen, Sokka's story was deep. The nigga didn't have no bending. He was looking, always
Yeah.
trying to be important to the group, and he got his important moments. And I was like,
Yeah, I just look at Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm like, wow. Like compared to like just obviously I've seen stories that I've seen. Like this is actually one of the best, and even the series that I probably I didn't see, one of the best stories. They really handled everything well, especially in terms of character. Everybody just felt so human. The world was just, bro. It was. That's surprising because I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't expect that from a Nickelodeon show. I don't know why. They really did it well. Holy moly, 21 minutes versus 49. That's crazy. Let us not pause anymore.
even when Sokka and Toph almost died because they was on that airship, And
When he
then
held her.
Yeah.
that
It
shit.
looks like we're not gonna make it out of this one.
Now guess what? Core has 0 of them, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't get no goosebumps watching Core.
I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't get no
Core
goosebumps.
just for the sole fact that she restarted the Avatar cycle.
Yeah, no.
She didn't listen. She didn't listen. All she had to do was listen. She didn't listen.
She just hard-headed,
and
man.
that's why a lot of
just
people
hard-headed.
don't understand about her characters. She was actually like a bad person to be around. And like if you were fighting in this war, Korra would be like, "Yo, Korra, lock in. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro?
You the Avatar, we need you.
Even, bro, she was so high. One thing that pissed me off that I don't know talks about, bro, it was when she was learning airbending for the first time, and she had on like the airbending shit, and she got mad and it destroyed like an ancient airbending like relic.
Oh,
Like, bro, that shit made me so.
I was so tight, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, they were selling the writing on that bitch.
They made her so unlikable.
Yeah,
They made
bro.
her super.
That's the thing, like about Korra is whether or not you say that she has villains, like stronger villains or worse villains than Avatar, bro. It's like the whole show just wasn't that good, and I feel like the only reason, there are people who hate Korra because she's a woman, and there are people who defend Korra because she's a woman, and those two people, they're the ones that are actually arguing.
Yeah.
Anybody that watches both shows are like, yeah, Korra just wasn't that good.
Yeah.
It just wasn't.
What was the two people in Korra?
Spit
Mako
right
and Bolin, right?
Yeah.
No one had a connection to them like we had with.
I'm not giving a
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not giving a fuck.
I'm
You
not
know
like,
why?
they could have died.
And
I
I
would have
Bolin-
died straight up.
Brother getting
and
off
Bolin got
Right?
Yeah.
brother.
No one had a connection to them like we had with.
I'm not giving a
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not giving a fuck. You
I'm
know
not like,
why?
they could have died.
And
I
I
would
would
have
say
died straight
Even
up.
brother getting off
and
the
Bolin got
That's facts.
Connection to them like we had with.
I'm not giving a
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not giving a fuck. You know why?
They could have died.
And
I would have died straight
Even
up.
brother getting off
and
the
Bolin got
But now they're begging me. Now they just gave us that. Here you go.
When they gave him the lightning,
All of them, they don't even deserve the power. It's like, nigga, they didn't give them no type of character arcs in my opinion, like to where I was like, oh yeah, bro, like y'all
I
need.
ain't like
It was one episode and Bolin was trying to metal bend and he couldn't, and then the dude threw lava on him and he said, and it worked.
That's the
Bro,
cool. That's
on
mad.
me, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They would have killed Saku or Katara would have cried.
But
Yeah,
even
fact.
Talk, when she got caught, she was going crazy.
Should have
She said,
learned.
That
Like,
shit-
for real.
that ass learned.
"Oh," she
Like,
said,
It was cold.
She was
She
hitting
was
like,
like,
boom. Yeah. Boom. They were sewing it. The
So
fragments.
slow.
I said, "Oh, she figured something out."
Yeah.
Something happened.
you know that when you can watch a whole nother nigga in Avatar show, don't even worry about what Aang doing. He's like,
Exactly. You know what? I don't know what Aang was doing in that episode.
I had no clue. I forgot. I'm like,
Yeah,
Nigga, even
I
Appa.
feel like
I'm gonna say that the word. I'm on stage. Shit, nigga, that's a hit.
Yeah, that shit was
I
crazy.
felt like.
Actually,
Nigga,
that's
that's
crazy.
a hit.
It was just an episode of Appa no talking.
Right?
I'm locked in, nigga. What?
On me.
Nah, that's clean as heck.
I said, don't give a
Oh,
fuck.
I already knew, and that built up even when we was like, bro, Aang, I can't wait till you snap out on these niggas.
Bro.
It made you want him even more.
Bro.
Yes,
That
bro.
motherfucker said, "You muzzled Appa."
Yeah.
Hey, I would've been mad as hell.
I'm the best. I'm gonna be by far the best character in Korra.
That's a fact. That's the R2D2.
What I love about Avatar is how cultural it was. It felt like
Low key.
these were people from a different world and they had a whole way of being, right? And you lose that in Legend of Korra, and that was one of the reasons I loved
Is
Avatar.
R2D2 or
Like
Appa?
the Air Nomads, even though we didn't see them.
I got
their
R2D2.
whole way of life was crazy. You know
Both
what
of me.
I'm saying? But, like, with Mako learning lightning, bro, lightning used to be only the royal fire family has it, and then now they're all using it in factories.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Let's go on to the next topic though.
Arcs in the building.
I mean, like,
I would think
I used to only watch. Unless you
always fuck.
the best moments in One Piece.
Nah.
Like no bullshit. Hear that life lesson,
What?
side
Did they change? What?
arcs in the building and all.
they
of this.
losing that now.
But it's because
We're gonna leave that.
Yeah.
We gonna leave that young nigga alone.
So many
I
times.
didn't care to watch Korra again, but I watched Avatar The Last Airbender like 4 or 5 times.
Bro, I could watch it again just so I could really be like.
yeah, nah.
I've never-
What? Avatar?
They were saying, God, man,
For real.
And y'all was
Lee,
saying that
about
before it
that.
was over.
yeah, bro, I was
That's why
like,
the court just ended.
it was
The
2 on
court
1.
just
It
ended,
was
yeah.
2 on 1. I was so mad.
Oh yeah, Des wasn't there. He wasn't there.
It was Ben and Miguel, and Ben was trying to see both sides. I could see, but he was like more on Miguel's side. But I was like, yo, There's no way you're comparing Korra to Aang. Like this shit is.
And I stuck with that until we watched Avatar.
Of what's that monk's name?
Oh,
Yasu.
No,
the one that taught make him
Guru
drink.
Patik, that's his name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And when he's got
Chakra, chakra.
chakras, he was like,
Yeah.
you gotta let everything flow. And then that
Yo,
shit was like,
the Nightmare episode was fire as heck.
I gotta let the river flow through me at all times.
That's actually teaching people something. I think that.
That nigga said you missed invasion. That shit was crazy. Flew away on a hippo. Pegasus. Pegasus?
Shit, that's
I don't
what
know.
we be needing in this world
Yeah.
right now.
I don't know what that was.
Those type of lessons in a show.
What was I was riding on?
Dang.
Dang.
Crazy rat tack around.
Asian, buddy.
Think about it. Like,
You missed the
I used to
invasion.
tell people like, no, I like anime better than cartoons because that shit like fighting and teaches you lessons.
Nigga, Aang was tripping.
All this shit and like I always
The only fighting.
I was just about to cartoons, how America has cartoons, where it's like, yeah, it could have some story, it could have some fighting, but it's nothing crazy. Because like Solo Leveling is that. The animation's great, the story's okay, the fighting is great, it's entertaining. So are cartoons, but I mean, like, you're right. And like the reason I would say, oh, anime is not a cartoon is because of the life lessons and the side characters and the arcs and the building and all.
They losing that now.
But it's because a lot of niggas got low key like. I mean, like TikTok brain, really, like niggas don't want to sit there and go through anything unless it's like, oh, you got a boxing, like you about to box, like show me. Quickly. Instead, we used to have full episodes. Every episode of Avatar was not fighting. Every episode, some episodes just taught you shit. Like that episode you talking about.
So they just
that was
went into the next conversation like that.
Like that shit really taught you.
That shit actually
They got a timestamp.
Yeah, bro, that shit got me through some hard times.
Yeah,
That shit
nah,
could-
real.
I literally, I would pretend to hear that bell that Aang heard.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, all right, fuck it, let's just keep going throughout the day. You think
Going.
hard? You think I'm today's hard? What did Korra say? Oh, no.
I think that one of the last anime that had that much like recently. That's why like I think Freerun does lessons like that.
Vinland.
Yeah.
Vinland Saga.
Vinland got no bullshit. Vinland got me through the worst period of my life. Like it was that show specific. If I ever can meet the owner or the author, I might like kiss him on his forehead. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like he did his thing with that, or she.
I used to be one of those niggas that only cared about fighting, but like I like Mob Psycho. I literally only watched that because I seen a fight on TikTok, and I did not care about story. But like I feel like when I watched One Piece, that must brought some like life lessons to me.
Yeah.
No, One Piece brings life lessons.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro, the celestial dragons and everything that be happening there, like that stuff happened in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Facts.
crazy.
You can always find a parallel to it.
But politics and everything.
You said what?
I said politics and everything. They got
When Luffy punched that celestial dragon.
Luffy's a terrorist.
That might be one of the best moments in One Piece.
Nah,
Yes.
Oh no, but Luffy with
But
Ace.
you know why?
Hassan said that. Hassan Abi. And it's
Honestly,
true.
like,
He is a
One Piece
terrorist.
shows you that
Good one.
there's consequences.
That's what I was about to say.
Trying to take down
Luffy's like, oh, I don't care.
the corrupted
I don't care what
governments.
he got on, I don't care if he
Terrorize
got a bubble
them.
on his head, he's still gonna get knocked in his
Break the
be honest.
people.
My example of that is
Nigga,
Ace.
Kizaru came over there and
pulled
cleared
up.
that bitch
Yeah.
up.
We're not playing
Ace
with
had
that.
to face some consequences for what he
Facts.
did.
For just
Yeah.
running off and trying to
I'm
go
not
get
gonna
black
lie,
belt.
that moment, that almost made me cry. And I feel like
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm glad. Listen, I don't really talk about anime that much when I'm streaming. Like, I do want to have like little like discussions and stuff, like some of my YouTube videos on the main channel. I've said this multiple times. Ace is stupid. I don't care about his death. I literally don't care. I'm actually surprised that people cried at this. Doesn't like this is not emotional. I'm gonna be honest. Sorry for Luffy. I don't care about it. I don't know. I've seen people even cry. Like this was a time where I was watching like a lot of anime reactions and stuff. Reactions in general. Now I don't watch that much YouTube. I just want to do my own video. Anyways, I was surprised when people were crying when the Going Mary got destroyed and stuff. I'm gonna be honest. Literally, the only time I had tears in my eyes Pink's backstory. I think that was the only saddest backstory, saddest thing in One Piece. To be honest, everything else wasn't sad to me.
Like that, but when Luffy carved it, I was like,
Hey, Oda's doing his thing with the writing now.
I never felt everything.
With the emotions and stuff.
You know what Luffy had to go through to get over it,
Bro,
Like,
all
and
that
Jinbei,
shit,
his
hell,
nigga,
man,
bringing him back.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like, hey, bro, and bro, watching all the Straw Hats suffer just because they knew how much Luffy.
Off of reading the newspaper, said nigga.
Hold on, Usopp gave us one of the best moments off reading that newspaper. When that nigga got down there, even though his adventure was trash, when he was hanging on that thing, and that nigga was like, bro, I been getting goosebumps at that part because that nigga, you could tell that nigga really trying to get to his nigga, bro. And you know,
And Luffy thought everybody was dying.
Yeah.
Like, that was the thing. He thought the crew died.
All them, yeah.
Von Clay risking his life just to save Ace.
He's
Just
still
for Ace not to make it. Like,
He's still alive.
well, I know that.
Yeah.
But
He's got to be.
But he
Von Clay.
Oh yeah,
but he risked his life.
Yeah, they didn't show in the manga. I mean, they didn't show in the anime, but the cover story, he's alive though. Not gonna spoil any manga stuff. If they do, if RDC arrested them, well then I can't do anything about that. They got the disclaimers. They gotta put it up.
He took 20.
I won't spoil anything. I won't say anything crazy, y'all.
He
Alright.
said, all right, man, let me change it to this nigga. And,
Would y'all be mad if he became a straw hat?
Who?
No.
You think it would make sense?
I ain't lying.
I thought he saved Luffy's life. That nigga stood outside yelling, "Come back, man!" For goddamn 2 episodes straight, nigga. He was bleeding out his mouth.
The fuck out the
He fucked the wolves. Hey, that's what he fucked the wolves. Hey, you know what's crazy? It just goes to show you, like, he let his spirit take over and run from Magellan, but he said he came based on God for stuff on business.
Not again.
I messed up that one time, but this is my dog. I'm 10 toes.
I like to argue that Von Clay, like, the realest person in the show, to be honest.
We be arguing that.
He could.
I honestly feel like he above Jimmy.
Over Zoro?
No, not over Zoro. Outside of the
Zoro has his moments though. I'm gonna be honest. Zoro be tripping sometimes. Like, damn, I can't say it though. I can't say it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Zoro be having his moments, weird moments. Y'all in the comments want to know what I'm gonna say. Then y'all can let me know. I don't know how I'm gonna tell y'all, but
Let me give you my
maybe I guess I'll DM y'all. I don't know what I gotta say. Maybe I'll tweet.
Luffy, for real, he risked his life then, like by making his entire crew look like the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
Took them niggas to another place. Got Von Clay locked up. Didn't that get Von Clay locked up?
What?
When it was like after Alabasta.
No, we don't know if he got locked up. Like everyone thinks he's dead.
No.
No, how he got first.
That's what got him. So and then when he gets to Impel Down, mind you, they only knew each other for like a day.
Yeah.
Not even a full day. They was enemies.
Yeah.
He risked it twice. Twice down there.
That's true.
He went from 4th floor to the 2nd floor to like 2 episodes, Jay.
Nah, you know,
He might be this close to Zoro over Jinbei.
Zoro dedicated his life to Luffy from the second this nigga,
Oh man, of course, because I mean Zoro had to pledge he was gonna be stuck there, or Luffy would have just left him.
You know. Bone Clay, strength matters when you dedicate your life. Zoro is strong as a bitch. He can be the captain of another shit.
Yeah.
But this nigga said, I'm following you, Luffy, because you got strong will, you got a dream that I can fuck with, and nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep pushing you because you need to be colder if you're gonna be leading me.
Yeah.
I respect that.
And what he did in Thriller Bark, bro.
Nigga, listen, when Usopp left,
Oh, he said, hey, Luffy, bro, we not taking none of this. If that nigga don't apologize, it's GG.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was mad as hell because he was right.
Luffy was crying. Nigga said, "Don't falter." As the captains, this what you gotta go through. I don't want your job. This what you gotta go through.
Bro, and he said, is this something that's
Yeah, Zoro has always been like that, and there was something I wanted to say, but there's
just walk away from it.
You know.
We pretending in this.
And guess what? Though? Niggas on Earth right now, they don't act like that no more. Niggas
Listen,
ain't. Hey, you,
Zoro
man.
literally said, if you let him back on the ship, I'm done with you.
I'm out.
I'm done.
Yeah.
He made. He
And Sanji was like,
He right.
Offset is right.
And the fact that Usopp had to
Did you say that?
apologize
I don't
for
know.
any of them to even be
I don't know
like,
if he said he's right.
Like, I respect that in One Piece. Like, niggas make mistakes in that bitch. They forgive him if you could be forgiven. One.
Yeah.
And number two, this nigga, they dead ass believe in this nigga. He dead ass. They ain't letting your pride just make it on there.
Wall getting chased by Garp, by the way.
Yeah,
Wall
facts.
getting chased by Garp. But Bon Clay over Jinbei for me is because I know Jinbei like took a whim on his on Ace's word. But Bon Clay, there was his
But
enemy.
Jinbei brought that nigga back from
yeah,
his
bro, Jinbei also went on a whole Shadow Hokage mission.
Yes.
Bro, he stood. He had to go.
Jinbei,
No,
Jinbei,
big
mom.
I wonder if Luffy realized that up with Soulgate King. Did you ever realize that? You know in the comments if you did. I don't know.
That was almost.
Almost died.
On his toes. That was back to my captain, bro. That was the most gangster shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I got back to my captain.
Yeah, that was gangster as heck.
I'm beating this bitch.
Yeah.
Take my life.
Hey, she kept trying to
Like I said, of course I'm not scared. I'm on the Pirate King ship, bitch. Why would I be scared? How are you taking my soul? I'm on the Pirate King ship.
Luffy, and then was on the ground screaming.
Yeah.
And you
Just
know,
eat his buffalo.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
When a nigga
Couldn't take that?
One Piece nigga, he's done.
Yeah.
He got his pupil back.
Came back.
He got his
Yeah.
pupil back.
Nah.
Nigga, that's an unspoken law, nigga. When your eyes are white, nigga, the fight is over.
He
Nigga.
met him 6 hours ago, bro.
Yeah.
He met him, bro. He had lock in, bro.
One Piece has one of the best world building, if not one, like literally, probably the best world building. Like any.
Oh God, that nigga put on that straw. He got shot in the head for that nigga Ace. He got shot in the head. He got beat down for Ace, bro. Switch, man.
Oh man, like he lost a leg. Goddamn.
Hey.
I got a question. With how we're moving now as a society, like it's kind of hard to have like a slow burn these days because everybody needs like quick,
Instant
Yeah,
gratification.
exactly.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you can kind of see that a little bit with shows like Solo Leveling. But I guess my two questions is, what is the perfect
Oh, there we go.
length of an anime these days?
That shit was long as heck, bro.
And how do you guys feel about the movies that?
I'm gonna say the perfect. I don't know. I don't care.
At I almost said DreamCon. The
Shout out
movies
DreamCon.
that Demon Slayer is going through, like
Oh, they're doing both.
They're like stopping the show of it and creating a movie out of it. Like, how do y'all feel about that?
Me personally, with about the movie in general, it's a lot of fights that have to take place.
Yeah.
And me personally, I would rather them do episodes because these fights, somebody's gonna get old in this fight. One of these shows is gonna be quick.
Yeah.
It's not gonna have the same impact.
Yeah. And there's 2 movies coming out. It's not
It
even
depends on like what the content is. I don't know what happens after that season. That just latest season from Demon Slayer. Well, it depends on what happens after that. They can execute it.
Is it 3?
I think it's 3 parts.
Is Arc being made into a movie again?
Yeah.
I think it's 3
I don't like
parts.
that. I don't like that
I
either.
don't like that either. I think obviously it's a better way for them to make money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like Demon Slayer is already one of the most popular shows. Like, I feel like just trusting the process and keep dropping the episodes.
Didn't
bro.
they start the movie thing?
Yeah, like this
Started
is
the
the
movie thing,
first.
right?
Like Naruto had non-canon movies, but this is the first we've seen an anime go, all right, fuck the show. We
Fuck the
switching
show,
the
we're
movie.
They did
Yeah,
that with Akaza and Rengoku.
Yeah.
I feel like anime is like low key forced to do. It's just like the amount of competition with media in general. They're competing with so many forms of media now, as opposed to
True.
back then. They just have to.
Nintendo making shit $90 for games. And you're just increasing the price just because. Not even because of inflation, because they could have been made this shit like dollars from before, but doing it because more money.
Speed everything up, like be more easy to consume
So
now.
then the next question is, what do you think a perfect like sized anime?
Let me get this one.
About
I think Hunter x Hunter and Black Clover kind of mastered it. I feel like 100 and
Black
like
Clover.
160, 100.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good pace because 100 x 100. I feel Kurapika Pain.
I mean, depends on the manga as well too. Also, Hunter x Hunter is not even finished.
I felt Killua when he was getting like his whole family problems and everything.
Yeah.
And when Gon, man, when Gon almost died,
Yeah.
that hurt.
I
I think
think-
Killua's sister Aluka. We only
That
seen
is
that for
true.
a couple episodes,
Yeah.
but bro,
No,
when
they're
they-
really good at showing
when
emotion.
they had that
on it.
heartfelt
Yeah.
like talk where he was like, "Oh, I've been a bad brother.
Yeah.
I'm sorry." I
would
feel
use
like you can put
I
enough
feel
in
like
there.
I feel like that should be a good length for a long anime, but
Yeah.
for like
130.
I feel like
Yeah.
60.
Full Metal
Nah.
Alchemist,
No,
I mastered that hoe.
I was
Mhm. Heard what they say.
I think he was and everything.
Yeah.
And when Gon, man, when Gon almost died,
Yeah.
that hurt.
I
I think
think-
Killua's sister Aluka. We only
That
seen
is
that for a
true.
couple episodes,
Yeah.
but bro,
No,
when-
they're
when-
really good at showing emotion.
when they had that
on it.
heartfelt
Yeah.
like talk where he was like, "Oh, I've been a bad brother.
Yeah.
I'm sorry." I
would
feel
use
like you can put
I
enough
feel
in there.
like that should be a good length for a long anime, but
Yeah.
for like the
130.
I feel like
Yeah.
60.
Full Metal
Nah.
Alchemist,
I-
I mastered that hoe.
I was about, that's
Oh,
what I was
yeah,
gonna
that
say.
was
Brotherhood is 64 episodes, and I think that hoe is like
Masterful.
it taught like it was able to go through the whole story and not feel rushed at all.
How
So
many?
I would say 64 episodes.
Yeah.
is
How
good.
many total episodes is Attack on Titan?
100 and.
For real?
Is it 100? Am I tripping?
Damn,
I
I would
never
have
just
said
thought
like
about
say
that.
80,
Book.
70,
Nah,
80.
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
I
I'm
thought
wrong.
it
I
was
think they had like
I have no
20,
idea.
15
I don't
episodes.
know how
Five
long,
seasons?
because
Five
it's
seasons?
it's one of the first shows I feel like that
I
was.
mean, it also depends on like the manga as well. We're talking about anime based on manga, anime original.
like releasing like season wise, like
Yeah.
so when we
Yeah.
were going through it, we couldn't see the exact episodes.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Numbers,
feel
numbers.
everything in Attack on Titan.
Y'all don't like My Hero, but I think the length of My Hero
Don't
is
do that.
like,
Don't
it's
like
like
that. Why do that?
Say that?
Don't
Why
do
you
that.
say
Don't do
that?
that. Don't do
What?
that.
Who
It's
said
not
that?
that we don't like My Hero.
Do
It's just
that.
that I think My Hero has a lot of fluff.
a lot of fluff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll do like I think My Hero is the perfect like this is what a good size anime is because My Hero is not.
Control, like
Yeah.
out of their control completely.
There is
So it's like
no,
a lot
for
of
sure.
pol-
Years,
Yeah,
nigga.
that's
They told
crazy.
us 2 years ago that they was dropping in October.
Bro,
I've been waiting on this since
I feel like I've been
Mhm.
hearing Fire Force is finna drop for years. I've been hearing Chainsaw Man's finna drop for years. When is Vinland coming out? Like, bro, I feel like it's so like.
Vinland was
They
gone
take
for a
a
long
long
time
time.
too.
It takes a while for animation for sure, but I think even like
We need to free some of these animators too. Some of them, get in bad conditions and stuff. And we need to do something about that. Mappa working niggas too hard.
3 years.
Yeah, but again, now
How can we
I
change
don't know
that?
how long,
How can we help?
It was a
Again,
strike.
What Stranger
Strike,
Things
yeah.
doing right now is crazy.
Oh, Stranger Things is
That's
man, they better be
Stranger
grown.
Things
But
went
again,
through
but
it.
y'all have to remember, like the strikes did damage on
Understand.
everything.
Yeah,
Yes,
facts.
but
Like,
okay, but even like House of Dragons, like they just taking too long. That should be taking long.
oh, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
I feel like now since I getting perspective on everything that you're going through with your show, I like give shows a lot more passive because there's shit that's like out of control, like
Yeah.
out of their control completely.
There is
So it's like
no,
a lot
for
of
sure.
politics and shit. So I'm like, whenever I see shows late, I say, oh, it is
But
what
bro,
it is.
bro, like that.
That's very true.
But the Demon Slayer movies were bro. They came out with that idea like what a year or two ago. They're like, hey, we're gonna drop 3 movies on y'all's head too. Like
Yeah.
y'all
It's
plan for
crazy
this.
because some shows can come out so quick, but like Dylan said, like I went through so much shit with Dark Lights that I can understand that like none of that was in my hands. That was all in their hands.
Yeah, it's like
And
there's nothing you can do about it. It's just so many moving parts and so many politics in that
Yeah.
industry, bro. It's just out of your like hands.
that's the whole
Like,
problem
there's no
with
point
them
complaining.
in general is that they take too long to do the politics part. So like niggas can't even drop the shows right, and you lose whole audiences.
But well, then that means that these Demon Slayer movies better be an hour and a half long and be
Dead ass,
perfect.
bro.
Them
Don't
all
cheat
like
these
1
fights,
hour.
bro.
Yeah,
fights.
there's like 9
Don't-
fights.
Yeah,
You
I've
said what?
seen
Don't
It might be
cheat-
like
don't
an hour,
cheat these
15
fights,
minutes,
bro.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what I used to like a lot is like how
Yeah, they're gonna drop the movie and then drop the animated series as well. Episodic ones.
So did they movies? The shows didn't stop and they still was making
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why that can't happen.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, because there's not the new anime fans. They're not gonna watch like does this have anything to do with this?
Yeah, that's
Or
story?
like Seven Deadly Sins, they have so many different movies and
And you know
Nobody-
what?
no, don't you dare bring up 7 Days.
Is it not
Seven
Seven
Days
Days?
sold the show
No,
immediately.
I- I
Seven Days
was-
sold the show.
Did that come first before the movies?
Yes, the show got sold before the movies.
Okay, okay.
Me, shit, I checked that out season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I think we all
The
did.
show was starting to sell so much. It's like we don't give a fuck about their movies.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
I will say that other than the Naruto movies, I haven't watched a lot of anime movies. Like because they're not filler. Like I haven't watched any of the My Hero ones.
You watch Bleach movies?
No.
Damn.
Look at the movie. I just want y'all to see some of this part.
smooth.
Them niggas throwing hands for real.
Them boys boxing, man.
Are they like they just flailing around?
Nah, actually, no bullshit. That might
Ain't that the same building Toji and Megumi was fighting in that nighttime section area?
We should see bias, mind.
I don't even watch that show for you know that.
That's
bro.
only 40 seconds you say, though, Dre.
So how long is that fight in general?
It's like, I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie.
Jay, 40 seconds.
I ain't gonna lie, but like 9 minutes.
Damn.
Nine minutes.
That's what I'm saying. I'm caught up. They were boxing
Like
like
40 seconds
for a while.
40 seconds. You telling me they did all that in 40
I ain't
seconds?
gonna lie. You saying basically it's crisp in his HD, but
Yeah.
it's because you throw out that best.
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 You do that in so much
Ever
shit.
see? Come on, Jay. The hands was on point.
I do like the hands.
That's
shit,
how
though.
young
But the hands was on point.
I didn't really like it too much. It was cool, but I don't know what they were doing, bro. They were just flailing around, bro.
That's new. This is new anime fans right here, y'all.
No. Come on, Jay.
TikTok.
That's better than, in my opinion.
You seen the whole
Listen,
episode?
Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen my top. That's in my like top
Yeah.
5 right now.
Okay.
That fight might be better than that Choso and Itadori
Wow.
fight. Come on, bro.
Nah, it's crazy.
I know.
Nah, I think I got TikTok brain. That shit crazy, bro.
I don't care about the story behind it. I'm saying just the
Itadori
fight.
has some good
Bro,
good
that
choreography.
shit,
No, I know Choso was fighting because he had a purpose because his brothers and stuff, and he felt like that nigga each door he hold his brothers. But that fight, I'm saying just the fight. Come on, the hands that was being thrown right there.
Okay, yeah. If you talking about just a fight, I'm not gonna lie. Chinese animes be getting to the fucking hands. But one thing that the Chinese anime that I've watched, or the clips that I've watched, that's always circulating is
Oh, you talking about the
niggas
nigga
just giving hands, but they don't got no reason.
Yeah, bro. You talking about the one in the field with the nigga with the hat?
Yes.
Yes.
That's facts. I saw that too.
Yes.
Oh,
With the glasses.
Well,
The Phoenix with the glasses.
But he be
I see that fight scene all the time. He getting down.
he fight the fuck up.
But I just don't want to watch it.
Yeah, it gives me no sympathy for
I
watching
know you
it.
to tell me
This one,
why are you
So,
getting
Jay,
down?
I feel like I want to watch it though.
So is that
It's
fight
nowadays.
important? Is that fight important?
Is this fight important?
Like you
shut
watched,
up.
you caught up.
To
Is
be
that
honest,
fight?
I am caught up. I kid you not. I don't feel like that fight is important, but they
Oh,
were
so
boxing.
all right, my bad,
Shit,
y'all.
bro.
I don't mean it in a storytelling type of way. I mean choreography.
Storytelling wise, he's just going up like a ladder of villains to get to the main villain at that point.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
all that's going on.
That's-
So you know somebody
that's
else,
what
right?
I'm
Like
saying.
one of the lieutenant dudes fight a little harder.
Kind
He
of
like
like
one of the
kinda
guys.
like
Okay,
Mob
okay.
Psycho when he was in the little building when he had to fight the main.
Yeah. The
Okay.
random dude when he first got whooped
Yeah.
and turned his
Yeah.
that exactly like that.
All right, so yeah, if we talk
But
about
you just killed. This is what you said though, Drake, because you gotta understand.
no, y'all can talk about it.
I'm breaking down.
That might be the best anime fight I've ever seen. That triggers niggas.
No.
Facts.
My idea of fighting, y'all idea, I understand it's probably two different things. When I mean fight, I mean just the scene, just how the niggas are fighting in general. Like, if I'm looking at a street fight, I don't care what about the story. I'm looking at a fight.
So that was the best choreography
So
you've seen in a fight. That's what you're saying?
if I'm looking at
So
just
you
that
saying
fight,
that's the
Best choreography you've seen in a
I'm
fight.
saying it could like.
Madara versus all those ninjas wasn't great choreography.
No, I'm not. Jay, I didn't say it is the best. I said it might be. Like
didn't-
it,
I don't think
it,
he said that.
it could.
Oh no, he said that might be the best
Oh,
fight.
might be.
But look,
Oh, okay.
you can't just say that's like Andre. Oh, let me break it down in basketball terms for you.
Alright, good.
Because you always watching basketball. That is like literally a nigga coming into the NBA doing one nice move and you saying, I ain't gonna lie, it might be the nicest move I ever seen in the
Yeah, I
NBA.
said-
Let's
like
be
Cooper Flag.
real. Niggas have been saying that Wemby might be one of the greatest players they're ever gonna see. It's true or false? That's kind of
called gas.
That's kind of what
You're
I'm.
gassing.
That's kind of what I'm not gassing it, but that might be.
Yes, you are.
Jay, I can name like I'm just saying choreography. They were boxing.
They were boxing.
They were boxing. What he did with his fingers and that little demon
That
they
shit was
started.
hard.
That was
That
hard.
shit was
That
hard.
was
That shit was hard.
That was tough, but like,
If you watch the whole fight, then you
can say that.
You watch part of a fight.
That's 40 seconds.
All right,
40 seconds.
But y'all think that 40 seconds isn't gonna get better? Like there wasn't any better parts. If I'm looking at 40 seconds of that, and
there's better parts.
see, if I'm looking at 40 seconds of that tough fight, there gotta be better parts. And if there's better parts, that only proves.
You don't know that though.
You broke it down a little bit, but like, bro, this is how you be doing stuff, Dre. You be like, man, that's one of the best things I said. You do that every time. And I be like, what? Then we get into a argument.
Like a lot nowadays, people be so like they be leveling up they everything really. So when you see it and compare it to the old stuff, it's kind of hard to say it might not be up there.
I think it takes time to formulate an opinion. I think that's the whole point.
What happened to Tony?
I think you just sit with it.
I think he left.
Like, you ever walked out of
I
theater
just realized.
and be like, I don't know how I feel about that movie. But
Yeah.
then, like, a day later, you might really like that movie. Or you might really hate that
So
movie.
you just think I should formulate an opinion before I say stuff like that?
Yes.
So when I come back,
Yes, I hope. I would hope.
That shit hurts.
Yeah,
All right, this is taking too long though.
That was, he might have more than GOJO.
Chill out, bro.
I see what you did there.
I knew somebody was gonna do that. I knew somebody. Oh, the niggas started fighting with him.
Bro, the fucking narrator is glazing GOJO, bro. That
seen
nigga literally
I've never
said,
seen it.
when GOJO was born, the world was brought back to balance.
Does every show have a narrator?
Alright, that was funny.
Every show don't glaze a nigga like that.
Nah, that's a fourth wall break, bro.
Oh yeah.
Well, name another show that glaze as much as the narrator glazed GOJO. Anytime a nigga does a feat, he has to holler at GOJO first.
I ain't gonna lie, GOJO is the most glazed character in their respective show.
No, he's for sure the most glazed.
Hashram,
That don't make him the most awful though.
Hashirama is glazed.
Hashram is glazed. That might be his own.
But they don't even glaze Hashirama as much as
Yeah, they
the
don't.
show
They don't.
glazes
That
All
GOJO.
I'm saying is I'm only 2 episodes in, and Dante one of them ones already. I'm not gonna say he got more aura, but if he keep doing,
You did say that, but
Taking that
I'm
back.
glad you take that back.
Taking that back?
yeah, I'm gonna take what I said back.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say he the most awful, but if he keep going at the rate he at right now, boy, he gonna be up there with them ones.
He's projected top.
He got 8 episodes, and I'm gonna keep it a rack. He might not have more aura than Virgil if Virgil in the show.
Oh, when Virgil get there, all aura will be transferred.
That's Big Brother too.
Yeah,
But I can't use game control. I said I gotta turn the bitch to the
You
side.
gotta turn it to the side?
Like what? I mean,
That's
shit, I mean, I guess. Try to play that bitch. That nigga Sonic ran straight off the stairs. It's his ass. that game had some of the worst controls I've ever played in my fucking life.
nigga.
They changed topics, bro. You let that shit.
We was in Egypt with it. Yeah, that game was sorry.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. But no, we didn't even Temple, a never ending Temple, bro. That was Temple Run before Temple Run, bro.
Oh God! And we was in Egypt. We was in Egypt with it. Yeah, that game was sorry.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. But no, we didn't even talk about Devil May Cry.
Fact.
The show itself is actually really good. Like, it reminds me of Castlevania with the animation. But Dante has a really outgoing and good personality. I feel like they captured him really well. I don't know how he acted the game. So video game fans, you might definitely have some.
They went
So
together,
when
yeah.
she showed him, and when they was in bed, and like he was on the couch, and they showed like her portal, and that one was only to him, and she was like, "This is why."
To have a
I was like,
teleportation
that's
power
crazy.
that can only go to one nigga,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
insane. I
I
would
hate that
And
nigga.
I hate that.
Ben, I like the way you broke it down. What's superhero about?
Pretty much, it's about this.
106. Topics on.
Who has more aura?
Oh, it's been. I watch. Okay, current show. Bad?
She was strong
Bro,
at the end, though.
there was definitely a better way to kill his wife than to smother her.
But she could have woke up out the ad. I didn't see what about the ad, bro. Bro, oh shit. Yeah, why you doing that? You can't be fast enough. What the fuck? Why are we doing this way? That was not smart. How was that? Are you stupid? That ad was not that long, bro.
Nigga, you could have, bro. Not gonna lie, you could have shot her when
Yes,
when
just-
she's in the ad or something.
Bro, just shot her, bro.
Like, why the fuck did you smother her and then let the ad finish?
Bro.
And the pillow smother, bro.
The pillow
takes
smother, come on,
way too
man.
long.
That's way too long, bro.
Come
There was a
on,
million
bro.
ways.
Bro.
He could have talked about it like that way faster, bro.
Now hold on, but that second episode though,
Real JoJo's fan.
Bro, you been giving out
2 episodes right now. I'm gonna have to give, or 3. I have to give it a 9 point. I'm gonna have to give it a 9 right now, man.
That shit
Hey,
long.
Straight up 9.
But the fact that girl, she's pretty much fucking invincible. She should be almost invincible. She can
Nah,
do whatever she
she's
wants.
so-
That's a
she's
crazy
so-
power. Like,
No,
nigga,
no, no,
what?
she's so-
Why you like motherfucker?
She's so
Are you
like,
She's
dumb.
so like
You
a
literally
hell.
sold.
Shit.
that might.
That was hard. That's
Is there
right.
alternate endings too?
There's an alternate ending?
I thought it was also ending, but I don't know. I tried to
Oh,
Google it.
okay.
She became the
Empress?
empress.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I tried to Google it.
I ain't gonna lie, I think they made her. Next thing I want to talk about is these complex lists that been going crazy online. I don't know if y'all seen them.
Yeah,
or
but
not.
Mount
Y'all
Rushmore.
seen some?
Mount
The
Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Now, Mount Rushmore's always go really crazy.
Yeah.
Cause they always rob niggas up.
They kind of trash.
Yeah, facts.
They be kind of trash. But before we do that, right before, I want to ask Ben a question.
What?
Oh shit.
That's something we gotta address here.
What
Ben.
we got dressed?
Let's just keep it a buck.
What's that? What's that?
You a real JoJo's fan?
Bro, you been giving out
It's time to tell your name right now.
Five.
So look, this is what I
Are
want.
you a real JoJo fan?
I want you to name.
Wait, does Ben consider himself a JoJo? Hope not.
10. This is why I've been seeing people because they've been pressing.
Yeah.
They been, it's all types of shit.
I'm not a JoJo fan, but not a fan of any anime, but
Okay.
no, I just like anime.
I don't There's $20 in that hoe.
Some people just have like yeah, I'm a Naruto fan.
Watched it.
I only watch Naruto. You know?
Do you even want
That shit is crazy.
Do you even want to be the JoJo rep? Just keep it.
No, here's the thing, bro. Like when
I just like anime and watch it.
Years. A lot of details slip my mind. So I gotta make room for new stuff. These niggas be remembering every fucking detail. I'm not gonna lie. So I do gotta rewatch it. I haven't watched it since like what 20.
Just say you don't know.
Hold on,
Take
It's been a minute.
wait, before
It's
you,
been a minute.
before you,
I remember a lot of. I remember what go say
hey, what's that year?
Yeah, what's that year?
Like 14, 15.
Bro,
Wait, he hasn't watched JoJo. What did he just say? What did he say, nigga? Since 20 what? You watch part 6? Watch part 6.
The only way came out like what?
Bro, let me be the new
19?
representative,
You
bro.
gonna do it?
I'm the new
You,
representative.
have you watched
JoJo?
JoJo?
Give him your JoJo.
Man,
card.
I didn't finish
I remember like key details. It's a lot of shit that I don't remember. I'm not
That's
gonna
a
lie.
big role to
Oh, he's
fill.
talking about part 2 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they do. Nah, JoJo fans.
I didn't finish that bitch, but I know the ball.
I ain't never
Like,
watched.
name 15 JoJo characters.
I don't
15?
know the names, bro.
You trying to
Name
do
15.
I can't
15?
do the
That's a
names.
lot.
He can't even name.
I don't know.
Is that a lot? I don't know what that
Joe Stars count. Josuke. I don't want to write it down. I'll just say it. Josuke. Jotaro. Joseph. Jonathan. Jolene. How old are JoJo's? I think that's all of them. Suzy Q, I think. Onarath. I'm not even a JoJo on this. Yavolo. I'm skipping. Who else? Ucharati. Anastasia. Weather reports. Yoshikage Kira. Yo. Kokishi. Koichi. Yeah. I can name more. I got it, yo. I got it.
in a show. Is that a lot?
How many episodes?
It's a lot. It's a lot of niggas, but it's a lot of niggas show up like for one time.
Yeah, all right, look.
Okay,
it's
so
like,
I got.
the episodes I seen, bro, there's like fucking like 5 people, and then like
Caesar!
every episode, like, bringing a villain, and
How did I forget about speed? That nigga speed.
Beat that villain. In every episode.
Speed wagon.
Yeah.
Like a different person has a fight, like every episode.
You could have been
And
like 7
cycle.
characters in right now if you'd have just named them.
I forgot their names, bro.
129 minutes.
That's
Busy.
fine.
Well, I'm not gonna get 15. I'm not gonna.
Jonathan,
I'm not gonna
Joseph,
sit here.
Jotaro,
Don't waste
Josuke,
our time. Don't waste our
Giorno.
time.
Okay.
Don't waste our time,
This-
man.
this
We
already-
got Dio.
See, that's why I'm trying to
Got
wait.
Abdol.
Yeah.
Abdol.
Back, nigga.
Got Caesar. Got is it Pierre? Pelnareff.
That's
Paul.
Polnareff.
How many you naming different niggas or the same nigga?
What's the dog?
Like, is it the same dude or is it
Iggy. Ippy. Iggy Ippy.
Where am I at?
No, it's not.
Oh, he locked in. Hold on.
I said all the JoJo's. I said Dio. I said Abdol. Polnareff. I can't remember the fucking dog.
Oh, so you're 8.
8. Okay, 8.
Right? Yeah.
I
Okay.
can-
No, 9.
I can't
They
remember
gotta
the
list it,
other-
though.
I
8,
can't remember the other villains, nigga.
We'll
The
give you
the
nine.
cat nigga.
We don't need
From
what they
Giorno.
are. We need their names.
Josuke has some people. Josuke's niggas. I can't remember Josuke's niggas, bro. Oh fuck! That nigga with the white hair. I can't think of that nigga name.
This is like me going.
Oh,
It's
sounds familiar.
it's like somebody
How
asking me
many
about.
episodes? How many episodes is in?
JoJo's?
Yeah.
I don't know now. But
Nigga,
Jolene
Jotaro
part-
got like 60 episodes on the
Wait,
book.
so you telling me that if I name 15 characters for Full House Brotherhood,
Huh?
which is 64
No,
episodes?
stop it. Stop.
But a lot of characters. I didn't watch it. Me and Jolene.
This one's crazy.
What is it?
One of the first viral ones I seen.
Yeah, I think it's one of the most
We
viral.
got
Disney Channel, right?
Mount Rushmore, Disney, Raven, Miley Cyrus,
Okay.
Selena Gomez, and Zendaya.
That's perfect, in my opinion.
That's perfect for you.
That's perfect.
I don't know. I don't watch
They
Disney.
hit the nail on.
Let's skip this.
That's what I would expect.
Hold
from-
on.
They hit
Hold on.
that.
I gotta think who
That's what
they
I'd
missed. I
expect
gotta
from
think who they
a
missed.
G-
Fuck you, because
I can't.
she made a name. She paid.
Never had to get it.
Okay, I
Oh,
understand.
Candace, I
She
understand.
Phineas and Ferb.
Yes.
She
Sharpay,
fucking-
I get it.
Sharpay.
No, but I'm thinking Zac Efron put a High School Musical.
Bro.
Nigga was running shit.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it's the biggest.
Oh, well, what
Disney
it-
Channel.
She was like, some,
Here's his other list.
What's that?
Cartoon.
Now, this one doesn't make really sense. This doesn't really make sense.
Mount Rushmore, Cartoon Network. They got Adventure Time.
Yes. Actually, you know, I don't care. I don't mind. I don't really actually care about this. At least Adventure Time is up there. What else should be up? Regular show. I think Adventure Time is.
Finn.
I don't really care.
One.
You got your, you know,
what?
And Courage.
Wait. So we're doing the character.
Everybody
or
got
the
their
show?
thing.
That's
your list, and
right?
This has
It has to be the character,
it has to be the character.
right?
I don't think it should be just the character. I think it should be the whole show. Because if you
Yeah,
look at
show. Let's
if
do
you look at
show.
it, if-
The character's gonna be representing the show in
Yeah,
general.
I think these are representing their show.
Wait, say
And
that shit again?
Yeah,
That-
this
that
is a
list is
miss.
trash.
This
That
is
list
a
is
miss.
trash.
This
That
is a
list is
miss.
trash.
Wait, is
that
this
is-
Cartoon Network or
that's a
just
big
Cartoon?
miss.
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network.
Adventure Time, Kids Next Door, Samurai Jack, Courage. That's a miss.
trash.
Yeah, that list is
if you want to
trash.
take Adventure Time out, then that's fine.
Who's
But
on the real list?
What is
I think
it?
Adventure Time should be up.
Adventure Time,
That nigga gotta claim.
I'm with Adventure Time, honestly.
Kids Next Door,
What the fuck?
Adventure?
You
Nah,
gonna say Samurai Jack?
Wait, let him finish.
No, let him finish. Let him finish.
Mordecai, regular show,
You can't do both. You can't do both.
Yeah, regular show.
well, regular show,
Regular show is up there, bro.
and then four.
Regular show's up there, bro.
Go
Four.
Adventure
I'm probably gonna give it to Ed and Eddie. They could be.
Ed and Nettie,
Okay.
but Ed and Nettie, bro. This was the longest running show in Cartoon Network history.
And then
What?
they gotta be on there.
100%.
It was? Really? If that's true, then that should be up there then. In terms of like, if I think, okay, I said this before, Adventure Time is the One Piece of Cartoon Network, in my opinion. Just based on how they're doing stuff and like how they're telling the story. Not same, but it's kind of like similar in terms of like the randomness.
That whole aired in 1999 and ended in
That shit random.
2009. That hoe was supposed to get
10
4
years,
seasons.
10 years
It was
ago.
supposed to get 4 seasons, and that hoe was such a hit. They gave it 2 seasons, and they gave that bitch a movie to wrap it up.
Wait, how many episodes did it get? Have?
I can't remember.
It's the longest running, or
It
did
ran
have
for
the most-
10 years straight.
But did it have the most episodes?
Probably. I don't know.
Up until
But Teen Titans Go passed it up like not too long ago.
Oh damn!
Teen Titans deserve to be on this goddamn thing.
And also,
The regular Teen
another
Titans?
thing for Ed and Eddie though, this is actually crazy.
All right, New
No,
Year's.
for 100%.
I'm gonna say this now. Teen Titans Go is better than Teen Titans. Yeah. I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna get y'all niggas hot. Teen Titans Go is better than Teen Titans. I'm gonna say it. Hey, man.
I'm Pegasus. I'm in Toon World.
Y'all wanna fight? I can fight,
Ed and
nigga.
Eddie was the
We
last
can meet up at DreamCon, nigga.
cartoon ever.
Don't tell Mark though. We could box in secret. Don't snitch, nigga. Don't snitch, Leland. Don't snitch.
Like hand drawn.
Box in secret.
In North America. That
You in
in
your
the
bag.
era.
Whoop your ass too.
So regular Teen Titans
got
deserve a
fun
spot on your
facts.
list?
Yes.
That's a hit.
Regular
If I
Teen
beat your
Titans
ass, you're gonna have to
don't
get
lie much more, and I'm finna
Teen
argue
Titans
about
Go
it.
tatted.
Let me know. I'm listening.
Teen
All right,
Titans
first
Go
of all,
greater
Teen
than
Titans doing there. There's no
OG Teen
competition
Titans.
for doing Teen Titans.
On your
Teen
skin.
Titans is superior to
Tatted
Teen
up on
Titans
that
almost
shit.
every single way. I don't know how in the world. Niggas, first of all, I just want you to know, Teen Titans is so goddamn revolutionary that these niggas themselves, made DC so much more popular.
What he said.
Just off Teen Titans.
And also, as much as
I would almost say it's a top 3 DC show, and DC is known for the best animated shows
That's a fact.
and
That's a
movies.
fact. And
Teen
also-
Titans went fucking stupid.
And also, to argue your point with Kids Next Door, I love Kids Next Door, but that host don't
Hey,
deserve.
I love
it
Kids
don't-
Next
It don't
Door.
deserve to be over.
This one
over-
for all my
hold
kids
on,
out there.
Hold on. It don't deserve to be over Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls is fucking crazy.
No.
nigga.
My fault.
That bitch is
My fault.
crazy.
No.
I have Powerpuff Girls.
Hey.
They flying up there tomorrow. I just don't know. They flying up there tomorrow.
Let me switch Kid Next Door with Powerpuff Girls.
Okay.
But this for all my jits out there. Hey, bro, some niggas think Teen Titans Go better than Teen Titans. Now I'm not one of those believers.
Why you
What's
say
up?
that?
I'm gonna be honest. I grew up, bro. I am 23 years old. I grew up with Teen Titans. I did not watch a lot of Teen Titans Go. I'm gonna be honest with you. I literally did not watch a lot of Teen Titans Go. Because it just didn't. I just didn't really care about it that much. But even though I literally watched every episode, watched the movies. I think how many movies? Even though I watched that shit, it's based off. No, based off of statistics, the fact that it's been running for so long, and Teen Titans Go might have it, bro. I actually did like a lot of the episodes they had. Titans Go. It wasn't really my cup of tea. So good though.
I feel like the new gen for sure think Teen Titans Go.
Come on, Jay, if we gonna
that
do
is their
it.
Teen Titans. That is their
Hey,
Teen Titans though.
Beezy.
That's about
That's their Teen
walk-off.
Titans.
Come on, if we gonna do a Mount Rushmore,
But hey, man. I mean, we all have everybody their own opinions, obviously. My shit. Look, my shit. I have my subjective stuff. I'ma say it's subjective, and I have my objective stuff. To be honest, I don't know if Teen Titans Go or Titans are better than the other. Y'all could choose if y'all want. I'm gonna say Teen Titans Go is better. I'm gonna say that, even though I watch Teen Titans and not a lot of Teen Titans Go. And I said it's not my cup of tea too.
getting brainwashed, nigga.
No.
Ain't no way Teen Titans are better than Teen Titans.
You know, and it's not even my cup of tea too. It's not even my cup of tea. How long? I need a. Hey man, 2 hours is the max, obviously. This is 2 hours. Alright.
Niggas still getting brainwashed, nigga.
No.
Ain't no way Teen Titans are better than Teen Titans. I don't care. I'm arguing any nigga.
Hey,
Ain't no way Teen
hey,
Titans are better than
he's
Teen Titans.
ignorant.
Stop Teen Titans.
Who said that though?
Niggas still getting brainwashed, nigga. Ain't no way Teen Titans are better than Teen Titans. I don't care. I'm arguing any nigga. Ain't no way Teen Titans are better than
He's
Teen Titans.
ignorant.
Stop. I know niggas fuck with that.
Jay, stop letting the ignorance override.
Listen, I didn't say it was better, but I'm saying that
by numbers.
I know we not going by numbers. I know numbers don't be everything, but if we gonna go by numbers, Teen Titans Go definitely has the edge on Teen Titans.
For real? Numbers in terms of what?
Let me check Google now.
I think so.
What numbers you talking about?
episodes. Didn't Teen Titans get canceled? I don't know why it got canceled, but it did.
Like in
Like,
terms
viewership?
like probably viewership.
That's because Cartoon Network ain't got nothing else besides that on.
Yeah, that's
What?
they
Whoa,
like
whoa, whoa,
ridiculous-
whoa, whoa, whoa,
they like
stop it
ridiculous-
right there.
ridiculousness.
They got
What
Amazing
else
World of
Cartoon Network?
Football.
Actually, that might actually be. Oh, Adventure Time Gumball. That's on the Rushmore. I'm gonna be honest. Regular show. Put those two.
That one ended years ago,
No,
didn't
Teen
it?
Time Go.
It's the
stay
runs.
on.
But it's the ongoing.
Alright, ongoing. I really don't know what they got really, but like I'm saying, this for the jits though.
It is a jit
That-
show.
that is-
It's for the
it's-
jits.
It's a jit
So
show.
it's for all my young guys out there.
But
I'm,
we're not putting animated
Hey.
Robin on. Like, Teen Titans Go Robin.
I'm
on
looking
that
out for
motherfucker.
all my Wimbies out there, my Paulo Bancheros. I'm looking out for y'all, bro. Some people might Amazing World of Gumball might be on some people Mount Rushmore.
I heard that was
No, it's fire.
Are we
It
taking up
is.
for everybody's Mount Rushmore? I couldn't find it.
No, we're not taking up for everybody Mount Rushmore. This is
We-
our Mount Rushmore. This is the
Nigga.
group Mount Rushmore.
All right, so the group.
yeah.
That means we gotta vote.
Teen
gotta
Titans.
vote.
But I'm saying what I'm saying is this for the some they might have.
You put Teen Titans up there.
Teen Titans.
One go.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Two.
You go.
Oh, Ed and Eddie. Nah. Wasn't Mike. Ed and Eddie. Also not favorite of mine's. Mine. Not blowing up anything. Favorite of mine. Cup of tea. What's that even mean? Not my cup of tea. Where did that stem from? Made that up. But I'll probably still put it. That's based off what longest running Cartoon Network put into him. We'll put that up there. For regular show. Adventure Time, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Titans, and
Two.
Regular show. 3.
not my list.
Adventure Time 3.
4. Adventure
Adventure
Time.
Time 3.
Trying to state the objective stuff.
I'm going Adventure Time over.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Powerpuff Girls.
Bro, no, these are not better than regular shows. Stop.
Tom and Jerry not on Cartoon Network?
But it wasn't an original cartoon.
It wasn't
So we're
original.
not counting Tom
Same
and
thing.
Jerry.
Could take out Adventure Time for regular show.
It's not.
Cause same thing for Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo wasn't.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Can we stop?
I'm gonna eat that bitch booty.
Wait,
What did Agent say?
It's not an original Cartoon Network show.
Eat his ass.
If it was, I'll put that.
About that.
I would have put that there.
Bring that booty back.
Y'all gonna
Yeah,
heat me,
that
y'all
was
gonna heat
young
me and
shit.
everybody else up if y'all don't say regular show. I'm letting y'all know that right
Well,
now.
check
No,
the
no, no. Regular show deserve that.
Get ready to
Check
check
the
regular show, but regular show is over. Get
What
ready to
happened?
check. Y'all gonna
Yeah,
heat me,
that was
y'all
young.
gonna heat
Boring
me and
shit.
everybody else up if y'all don't say regular show. I'm letting y'all know that right
Well,
now.
No, no, no. Regular show deserve that.
Get ready to check
Check
the
the
regular show,
show.
but regular show is over. Get ready
It's
to
over.
check your
You
temperatures.
put both of them. You hit
Chat.
both of them.
Regular show over. Over. Powerpuff Girls,
Facts.
Teen Titans, not
Battle
Eddie,
in Teen Titans.
No.
Kids Next Door, Samurai Jack. I can keep
Facts.
going on and on and on and on and on.
You're crazy.
Regular
was
show
not
is better than
better.
all of them.
I'm putting regular show.
That's not great.
When Operation Zero came out, nigga, everybody.
No, ain't no way Mark just said crazy.
Or Samurai Jack.
Mark,
I
did you
keep
watch
going on
regular
and on and
show?
on and on and on.
You're crazy.
Regular
was
show
not
is better
better
than
than
all of
Crazy.
these.
You
No,
spit
no,
it
I'm putting
I
regular
keep,
That's
not
crazy,
Eddie,
bro.
No.
Kids Next Door.
That's crazy,
Samurai
Mark.
Jack. I keep
Facts.
going on and on and on and on and on.
You're crazy.
Regular
was
show
not
is better
better
than
than
all
all
of
Crazy.
these.
You spit
show.
it
I'm putting regular show.
Nigga,
top
when
four.
Operation Zero came out, nigga, everybody was tuned into that bitch.
And
That shit
everybody-
was
and
fucking
the
crazy.
movie? Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
niggas stop playing in this bitch.
Well, regular show got the whole shit. Bro,
Kids
I don't
Next
want to say the ending, but the ending was the most crazy shit
What?
ever, bro.
What?
Nobody-
A
nobody-
regular show? A regular show?
Nobody cares about cartoons.
What?
Say
Your
it.
age group, bro.
Say it.
Bro, I don't want to.
Hey, what? Some niggas might put gumball over regular show for real.
Probably. I don't really. Oh, man, it's a lot.
No.
Some niggas.
Fuck no.
I said
Ain't
some
nobody-
niggas, not me.
Ain't nobody do
I didn't
that.
watch
And
it.
I'm speaking for my young guys.
I didn't watch gumball.
I'm speaking out for my young
I
guys.
just wanted to bring it up.
Regular show is over all these except for
I would say regular show is over
Ed,
Gumball
Ed,
though.
Eddie, and probably what do we put at 3?
Nigga, Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls.
It might be better than Powerpuff Girls.
Honestly.
But I forgot who's on the same age. How you talking right now, Lee? I forgot who the fuck I was talking to.
Dylan might be my age.
Because I didn't put
said your age.
You
I
with
said your age.
You with the jizz, Dylan.
Huh?
You with the jizz.
No. I'm with my right group.
No.
Regular show. Regular show is a motherfucking regular. Like
hit.
it
It's
was
a
a
hit.
motherfucking.
It's a
Regular
hit.
show is a hit. No, without.
Yeah, I
without
love
question.
regular show. I love
And
regular show.
y'all talking about
Powerpuff
y'all talking about people tapping into the Kids Next Door movie.
Regular show ended.
Everybody tapped into that.
Regular show. And
Everybody
it was
tapped into that.
crazy.
Powerpuff Girls had a Hollywood movie.
Yeah, they did.
Bro.
It got a Hollywood
Do all
movie.
Hollywood
Bro,
movies hit?
Powerpuff Girls.
That bitch
That was
hit.
hit. That was hit.
Not every Hollywood movie hits.
That bit, that whole hit.
I ain't seen some trash Hollywood movies.
We not talking about trash.
We talking about
I'm just saying anybody can be Hollywood.
Got real live character development in that hoe. I know that's a word just to be talk about shows. I'm not trying to boost that hoe.
I hate to tell y'all because for me, Kids Next Door is a regular show.
Me too.
Stop playing, bro.
Me too.
We are not.
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
I'll leave Kids Next Door up there if y'all gonna force regular show in there. But,
Nigga, I saw Christology watching regular show. I think she's still watching that.
I'm going back to Courage, but I don't know.
Hey man, ask Krista what she thinks. Should be on the Mount Rushmore. But I bet you she's gonna say regular show. I bet you over Kids Next Door and all them other shows.
Courage is getting just left.
Oh, Courage got
Courage should be up there still.
Yeah,
That's
Courage.
not the one I was arguing. The one I was arguing was actually codenamed Kids Next Door because I like.
Yeah, that
a
was
few-
out of there.
No.
Yeah. And that nigga should deserve to be on there.
Yeah, for sure.
Courage coming
Teen
off the bench.
Titans.
Teen Titans.
Courage a bitch player.
Teen Titans.
Courage is.
All right, listen. How about this?
Man.
How about this? Teen Titans or Teen Titans Go. I don't care.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
together.
they can be the
They're
same.
together.
Interchangeable.
They can be the same.
They're together.
All right, whoever-
but
your age group.
Yeah.
Oh, listen.
Courage coming off the bench. Teen Titans might have to come off the bench too because I'm putting.
Right now.
I'm still putting regular. I'm
Hey,
still.
low key though. Hey, low key. I just want to say. Hey, low key.
Technically, Teen Titans Go is a spin-off. Put it together.
Hey, yo. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be some crash outs in the comments because nobody said Ben 10, and I know niggas gonna hit up behind
Hey,
Ben 10.
I said Ben 10.
That nigga not
Ben
going.
10.
I would have put it.
Your
Too.
honor chips.
Probably.
Take your honor chips
It's
to the
six-man
bench.
too.
Yeah, it's on in my
Man.
shit.
Yes,
But
it's
that
time.
hoe's
It's
crazy.
six-man
Yeah,
too.
but I can hook up cool to the bench.
To the bench.
Sorry, yeah.
Fight Goku.
He
to the
right
bench.
outside.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Teen Titans.
Teen Titans.
Regular
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time.
And
Yeah,
Huh?
Adventure
Adventure
Time,
Time is more on than regular
Adventure
show, bro.
Time,
I don't care
That-
what's
that
more
whole-
on. That post
Dylan,
better.
Adventure
I'm
Time.
not even gonna lie.
It's got some
Most
crazy
awesome.
character- It got crazy character development.
I'm
Adventure
not
Time.
gonna lie to you. Adventure Time was so fucking big. I didn't even watch the show, and I knew how many niggas fuck with that bitch. Like
That might
it was
be
Right.
So deep.
I'm telling you, that's the One Piece. That's literally. You know what? That should be on the Mount. We'll put like. I don't know, like Samurai Jack or something, or like a dollar bill or something. You know, you got the Mount Rushmore, and then you got your little dollar bill. We'll put you on this. We'll put you on that.
No,
Or
it's
$5
not
bill,
on that goddamn
etc. Put you on those shit.
Regular show didn't pump with that bitch. That whole revolutionized the whole.
What? They came out.
That whole
Wait, what you just say?
That whole.
Little honorable mentions.
Show me. Look, this is what was happening. Let me, bro. This is what was happening. Wait. This is what was happening on Cartoon Network before regular show came out. They was doing real life shit. Look. They was doing real life shit. They was doing Destroy, Build, Destroy. That fucking roller coaster show.
Trash.
They were doing all the shit, and Cartoon Network was going.
Hole in the wall.
Regular show brought in a new sense of adult type comedy into regular Cartoon Network, and that will save the fucking network.
Didn't regular
That
show
bitch is
and
going
Adventure Time
downhill.
come out
No cap.
Hold on, is Toonami? Nah, Toonami isn't really. Shouldn't really be part of the Mount Rushmore. Or right? I think.
Cartoon
I think they
Network
came
going
out
downhill.
around the same- they came out
Then
around the
they
same
picked
time.
up Adventure Time after regular show.
They both came out like 3 months apart from
Yeah,
each other.
that'd be very close.
But
to
that
each
whole
other.
saved it. That whole saved that bitch.
It was all part of the same
Adventure
hood.
Time-
That was a pioneer.
Adventure
That was a
Time-
pioneer.
Adventure
That's
Time
a
is more
hood.
successful than regular show. That's their most popular show of all time.
But that whole set it up. That was a pioneer.
Both of
They
those
launched
shows
that
are part
whole
of the same
thing.
hood.
That
Which
bitch
one came out first?
Adventure
So if y'all didn't watch Adventure Time, watch it, bro. Watch
They
that.
both came out in 2020.
Krista,
regular
And
show.
regular show
after Christology, if you're watching this for some reason, watch Adventure Time after you watch regular show. Watch that whole, bro. Watch it,
They had
bro.
a better start, but
And
Adventure
she
Time still was better than
heat.
Adventure Time came out
You
before.
don't know
What
what
the fuck are you
about.
talking
You
about?
don't
He
know
just
what you're
saying
talking about.
shit.
That ain't doing it. I was gonna say, didn't Adventure Time come out before? I remember that coming out, and like I think when after I think.
Real?
Yes.
On Cartoon Network?
It came out.
Yes, nigga, they both
It came
came
out
out in
April
2010.
2010. A regular show came out September.
Yes. I was still watching this shit.
Wait, what do you?
A regular show.
For real?
Yes.
On Cartoon Network?
It came out.
Yes, nigga, they both
It came out
in
April
2010.
2010. A regular show came out September.
Yes. I was still watching this shit.
Okay, so it's couple of months after. I was trying to remember when it came out. I do remember a regular show coming out after time though.
I told y'all niggas, I seen all that shit that was going on in that bitch.
Eventually, the show made me come back.
I thought it was coming
Eventually,
out.
made me come back.
I did. I know that. I
First
did say
aired
that they both came out the same
2010.
year.
You
I
said
said
three
3
years
years
apart.
apart.
Eventually,
3
made me
months
come
apart.
back to
I
watching
was
cartoons
first.
on Cartoon
I'm
Network.
saying that either one
You
of
good,
us,
Dylan.
that
You
whole
fought
wasn't
for
the
us.
sole person that saved fucking Cartoon Network.
You fought for the youngins.
Muscle Reds.
Tried it.
Yeah.
My bad.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. When you were saying all that, I was like,
I said,
I don't know which one came out first.
And I tried to stop you before saying that.
You
That's why I
did.
said,
I
hold
feel like
on.
you
Hold
tried.
Hold on, finish.
He got the month. I said, okay, we good.
Finish your fourth spot though.
What was
You
it? Was
said
Ed and Eddie,
Teen
Teen
Titans,
Titans,
Adventure
Adventure
Time.
Time. No, I didn't say Powerpuff Girls yet. I said Adventure Time.
I'm cool.
I don't know who the fourth is. I'm actually okay with
I'm okay.
Powerpuff Girls or Courage.
All right, now that's
Wait, I like Courage more than Powerpuff Girls.
I'm not
but-
gonna lie.
I feel like you can't put a regular show and Adventure Time on the same
You
floor.
can't. You can't. You have to pick one.
I feel like
Gotta
one
pick
has to be bigger than the other.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yes.
hold on.
It's Adventure
So
Time.
to all my youngins, that was the old head Mount Rushmore. The real Mount Rushmore is
These are literally the better
Adventure
shows.
Time.
Okay.
You could put Ed and Eddie in there. You know, I throw them in there. They was iconic. Regular show,
Eh.
and then
Gumball.
you could put
Back in
Teen
my
Titans
neck.
Go in there.
Chowder.
You could put Teen Titans
So
Go.
That is
everything
crazy.
you basically said
Oh my
the
God.
same thing as the old heads, but just made regular show. Good
Actually, no. Ed and Eddie wasn't in there.
Ed and Eddie.
I mean,
got
not
first
Ed,
one.
not Ed and Eddie. What did I say for it?
Teen
Titans
Titans.
Go.
That
I said
is
Go
in
though.
there.
Y'all
said-
y'all
y'all
gonna
go-
y'all
y'all
gonna
go
go
together.
But those are two different shows. Wait,
They are, but I'm saying
y'all
like
can't push them together. No,
Teen Titans Go when it came out without Teen Titans.
that's true.
It
But
wouldn't.
Teen Titans Go surpassed it.
No, the fuck it didn't.
And for y'all, it didn't.
It's
I'm not
possible.
saying
They had his songs. That's why.
They
I'm not
did.
saying in my eyes it was better. Teen Titans was a better show in my opinion. But to the public eye, to the sales, Teen Titans Go is winning that.
That's
battle.
facts.
It's possible. It's like looking
That's
at
facts.
Kobe and Jordan though. like Kobe was Kobe was
I wanna look at
Yeah.
Kobe
Yeah.
Kobe was like a lot of people not gonna like when I say this, but Kobe was like a
Oh,
watered down
I
version of
can't
Jordan.
tell you. I
He
just
was
like
just
those
as
two at
good,
the same
but he was
time.
watered down. Teen Titans Go.
Yes.
Teen Titans Go. Yeah.
Look, Kobe was my favorite. I understand. He modeled his whole game off Michael Jordan.
Yeah, they
We
modeled
know.
their whole game after them.
Go model his whole game off Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, therefore, if there was only one for the list, it would be Michael Jordan. Same with Go. You're not gonna put your Teen Titans to be on the list. So by your standards,
What you just
you
said.
just didn't make sense of why Go should not.
Yeah,
You just told yourself.
I meant to make it switch some way, but
It didn't
I can't
work.
really make it switch.
It's okay.
I can't.
But
But
your
no,
list is only one different from the old heads. But you know what? I'm glad we get to see it live, y'all. Old heads just taught a young nigga something. Listen, niggas. Listen. And look, he out as a bitch.
Let me learn you something.
Let me teach you
Let
something,
me
boy.
teach you something real fast.
Let me teach you something, boy.
Hey, that Mount Rushmore for the youngest, y'all gonna fuck with me. I know. Y'all understand. Y'all know where I'm coming from, and I'm looking out for y'all. Hey,
He's not.
That's your shit, though, for real?
youngins up.
That's your shit?
That's
for
your
real?
shit. Like you fuck with those shows more.
Okay, cool.
And I ain't gonna lie. If
I'm being real.
I'm just giving a lot of credit to Ed and Nettie. Leland put it into perspective how good that show was. And if I'm going grit and grain, young nigga, I'm going Adventure Time, regular show, Teen Titans Go, and you might have to put Gumball in there.
Sorry. There ain't no way.
If he making an objective list,
Can't put Gumball,
Oh,
Adventure Time, and
Bro,
regular
you
show
gotta-
all in the same fucking
And
Mount
also-
Rushmore.
and also-
I mean, I said it.
Dre. The overall viewership of cartoons is falling off in general.
Yeah.
Towards like the 2010s, the world as a whole just don't give a fuck about them hoes no more. There were other things for niggas to watch.
Yeah, I understand.
So they're like them hoes, they
but
can't.
Adventure Time is big as hell.
That whole
But
thing.
back
It led
the
to charge.
the shows I'm talking about right now, this is back before YouTube was still popular, but it wasn't as popular.
Okay.
as
Does
watching
Solo
it.
Leveling deserve a round on the Mount Rushmore of anime? Since it got all these views, it's like the first one. It has the most likes on Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
So just because you're using views and likes and thing, you're saying Solo Leveling should be on Mount Rushmore because they literally passed every anime on Crunchyroll.
The way they played the game was the way these 4 shows played the game too was absolutely
How
incredible.
they played the game? What they played the game? What they played the game?
They was getting buckets, bro. In Palm to push the Cartoon Network. They put it on. They 2018 run. Come on, bro. That's what they did to the whole network.
Adventure Time.
I mean, you could say Adventure Time, but you could say all 4 of those shows in general too.
Bro,
Because if we been real cartoon,
basketball. So even in basketball, we're gonna put all the best players of all time as LeBron and the niggas who was going.
Dylan, we're not gonna win this fight, bro.
That's a part of it too, bro.
Dylan, we're not winning this fight.
Netty's on that bitch. It has no character development till the end.
But it carries other aspects. But that whole guy's amazing character development.
I understand.
Rigby and Mordecai.
I like the show too.
Hey, Dylan.
I'm staying with Pablo.
Let him have it. We're not gonna win this.
20 toes.
Oh wait, why? Because it was numbers.
No, I mean, it is a bigger show than that, but I'm saying it united the girl audience and the man audience. It was big as a bitch, and it got a Hollywood movie.
Every nigga watch that show.
Pablo, girl, that whole not every episode of regular shows a hit to me. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bigger show than that, but I'm saying it united the girl audience and the man audience. It was big as a bitch, and it got a Hollywood movie.
Every nigga watch that show.
Pablo, girl, that whole not every episode of regular shows a hit to me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You can say it about
Anybody can make a Hollywood movie.
Hey,
I've seen him miss on all these cartoons.
Dre, you're hey.
I feel like it's crazy to make a bunch of boys watch a show about 3 girls. You know, three little girls.
That's the best.
hardest.
That's probably the biggest one.
And every dude watch that.
That's some Sailor Moon shit. It's just Sailor Moon, bro. Ain't that crazy?
Girly ass girls.
Like as a boy, you.
Also, what was that show called again? Totally Spies. Wasn't that Cartoon Network? Totally Spies.
Really not watching girl shows. That's just you just like ew girls. Like, but nigga, them girls was on a shit.
That Bubbles Bubbles was on her shit, bro. Bro, the hardcore Bubbles episode was crazy, bro. That's one of my favorites.
Stuff with people with powers and all types of stuff. That's if
I think Bubbles is the strongest powerful girl. In my opinion. I'll be honest. I don't know what she was on that episode.
I'm not saying that's the only reason why.
Then every show with power.
She was tripping.
No, but I'm saying that show was one of the
Make it sex Lord.
that show was one of the better shows with people with power.
Can we say this last thing? Regular shows a fucking hit. That has nothing to do with anything.
Yes.
Hey,
Powerpuff Girls is too.
The Mount Rushmore is settled. Ain't nothing we can say. Even Powerpuff Girls, I pick Powerpuff Girls. That's 3 on 2.
Well, reality,
We obviously know we can't change our mind. We gave her points.
That's
you really
facts.
picked something else.
hey, either way,
No, I said out of the 2.
W Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, we gotta vote. We gotta bring it to
Take
a
your
vote.
L.
We not
Is
switching.
she in it?
Take your L.
Honorable mentions to
That was a W back and forth episode. If you would like more, leave likes, comments, subscribe. But I know whose turn. I know whose
Bro,
turn.
that shows passion, bro.
That was crazy.
Oh, me.
Actually, don't you like some videos?
Before we go, I want to say
Y'all like this video?
Y'all know DreamCon coming up. Last
Should I friend not liking videos? I don't dislike videos. That's why that's great. I'm not gonna dislike like crazy racist or something. And I'm probably not gonna dislike a video. Probably not gonna. I like it. I like it, RDC. Y'all tell me to like it, I'll like it.
Still got tickets on sale. Go get you one. The link
I got my
is in the
ticket.
bio. If you don't know what DreamCon is,
I got content for y'all.
With the amazing team we have at DreamCon, it is an anime, pop culture, and gaming convention
Yes, sir.
with like-minded people who are chasing dreams. Go find your team like RDCWorld. We out.
Video. Yo. Shout out to RDCWorld. Shout out to DreamCon. You know, shout out to all of them. Yo, that was a W discussion. A lot going on. I don't know how I'm gonna. Maybe I'll edit it. Maybe I'll put in timestamps. I do have like a timestamps on my phone. I was looking at the time and stuff and like put it in timestamps. Maybe I'll do that. But Anyways, W back and forth from RDC World. Like the video, leave a like on this video, subscribe for more content, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.